All right, Luis, what's up?
Hi, what's up, Javen? We're here with another episode. We have a couple of fun things planned for you guys.
The
By a couple, I mean
doghouse.
really big thing. The
Yeah,
doghouse.
I'm
I'm
really
not gonna
excited
start
about
talking though.
doing
We'll have to make it before I start doing that.
I'm really excited about doing the Walking Dead character tier list. It's a fun time. I could see us get into an
Dude,
argument.
I'm excited for it. Oh yeah. I guarantee you, there's gonna be a couple arguments on characters that I think are totally amazing, and you're like, nah, they're the worst piece of trash in history.
I think a lot of stuff
And
is
guess
just
what?
trash.
Yeah, you do.
So
You
one thing that's
hate. You're a
interesting is
hater.
I think obviously we get really involved in our conversations. We get along really well, but I do think you and I disagree on a lot of stuff.
Oh, we do.
It's
But
really
it's like,
weird.
I don't know.
It
It's
works.
because we like a lot of the same things, but we like different aspects of the same thing. So
Yeah.
it makes it so easy for us to actually compare and like, nah, man, this is good for like I enjoy this part of the show versus what you enjoy in the show, you know.
Yeah, so we got a lot of
But
similar things as
Walking
well. But
Dead
then
is,
like we
oh
got
yeah,
like I really like comics, and you really like video games. A couple different things that we yeah. And then TV and movie we pretty much are really into the same stuff.
oh yeah. We watch a lot of the same shows, though you don't dip into horror quite as much as I do.
I don't like horror very much. I mean, the biggest
It's
reason
fine.
why I don't
It's
like horror is because it's just not really focused on story. Most of the horror stuff I've seen. I mean, like my favorite horror movie that
oh
I've
most
seen
of
is The
the
Ring.
trash. Oh yeah,
I like The Ring,
classic.
and I haven't watched a ton of horror movies.
A lot of horror movies are just kind of like cheesy slasher
Yeah,
films,
I'm
and
not a
that's
huge
what
fan.
they kind of lean on.
I love
Like
Scream.
it's
Scream is really good.
Scream is
I
amazing
love
because like
Scream.
they break down horror movies and like what they're about, and then like, oh man, Scream is. I need to watch it again before I start talking about it though, because I don't want to mess things up with it. It's
I
too good
watched
of a
the
movie
first
to be screwing up.
three for the first time somewhat recently, like within the last year and a half ish.
Oh, all right, all
Yeah,
right.
and they're great. Yeah, I loved the first two quite a bit. Blech. Oh
The
Jesus.
worst.
So earlier before
The
we started, I was talking about if you liked the name The Doghouse, right? And I had so this what I had and I was daydreaming once about what the a logo could look like. So I was thinking like this photo, but in here where the doghouse is open, like our little icons, like your little Rick statue and my little dog with the raincoat icon.
my if Rick isn't pointing his gun directly at your dog, I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We're not gonna get demonetized for this Star Wars music, huh?
I have no
You
idea.
know, we're raking in the big bucks here, so we really got to be careful with that kind of stuff.
So with that stuff, when it comes to like music and YouTube videos, can you get your video taken down, or is it just your video is demonetized, or both?
You know, I think either or, depending on the circumstances, but I'm not too familiar with it. I mean,
I really
it would
doubt
make sense
videos
that they
with
would
12
demonetize you
views
first.
can get taken down for this, right?
I just don't think they would find it.
Yeah,
Find it.
yeah.
We're too sneaky, hidden in the shadows, born in the dark.
I was born in the dark.
My friend Luis, he has the best Bane voice. Oh my goodness, it's so hilarious. He'll say that whenever he gets the chance.
That's cool. Oh, in 2 weeks on on a Wednesday in the movie theater, I'm seeing Dark Knight Rises. I can't wait.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
I've been going to movies a lot, right? And $5 movies. So I've been going since like here. I have all my ticket stubs with me right here. I've been going since the middle of February, and I've gone pretty much every Wednesday for $5 movies. And these are all none of these are new movies. The only new movie I've seen this year is Dune 2.
ooh,
But here
I still
I'm
haven't
about
seen
to
the
read you all the
trailer.
ticket stubs that I've gotten since February from $5 movies. All right, Dune, like the original
Good.
Dune movie, like from the 70s or something. That was good.
Yeah.
Green Mile, Lego Movie,
Great.
Field of
Fun.
Dreams.
Don't know it.
You've never seen Field of Dreams?
I've never seen Field
Oh
of
my
Dreams.
god,
Not even
that needs to go to the
once.
top of your list.
I've heard the name a couple of times, but not once has it ever been relevant
Oh,
in my life. Field
you
of
need to watch
Dreams.
that movie. That's one of the best movies.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll put it on the
Dune
list.
Part 2,
Okay.
Shrek,
Of course. What was that last one?
Shrek,
Oh, okay.
Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorites.
Of course.
Harry Potter, #1. Seeing that in theaters was awesome. That was.
I'm
cool.
not a big Harry Potter guy.
Oh
I
my!
gotta admit.
we don't
it's
agree
never
on very
appealed
many
to me.
things. That's like one of the. That's like I think it is the best and most. It is at least the most successful movie franchise ever made, and it is one of the best.
Honestly, I'm so surprised your parents even let you watch it with all the witchcraft going on.
Oh my god, you absolute turd! You don't even know what you're talking about. Dude, Harry Potter.
Wrong.
That's
I'm not
blasphemy. Harry Potter's incredible.
Allowed to watch it when I was a kid. It was too much witchcraft.
All right, moving on from this
Magic.
blasphemous crap. All right, Matrix. That was incredible in theaters. That was fun. Matrix. You know the Matrix, right? Come on.
I said it's fun. That's a
Oh,
great
I couldn't
movie.
hear you. Sorry. So
Okay,
me and my brother went,
No, it's good.
and we didn't get tickets in time. That one got filled up really fast for some reason. Like the first several I've gone to, like 3 people max in the theaters. But I think this $5 movie thing caught on. They've been full ever since. Me and my brother sat in the front section. It was a bummer.
Lame. I hate the front.
I've
I had to
never done
watch
it before.
Spider-Man.
No Way Home.
What?
All right. And then 2 weeks
No,
ago.
no. Homecoming. I had to watch Homecoming
Okay.
front row.
Bummer. Yeah, Matrix was still awesome, but front row was kind of lame. All right, and then last Wednesday I saw Dark Knight. That was so good. Dark Knight is the best superhero movie ever made, I think.
Dark Knight is the best Batman movie for sure. I don't
I think
know
it's the
about
best superhero. It
superhero,
might be.
but
I think
it's
it might be.
definitely. I put it at top 3 pretty easily.
All right, and then Monday, like a couple days ago, saw Spider-Man 1, Sam Raimi.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
that sucked.
The best,
That
the best Spider-Man.
yeah, but I think Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man. But so many people
Are you talking about the
talking
Amazing Spider-Man?
and laughing the whole time. It was awful. It was the worst movie theater experience I've ever had. Tons of people just laughing and talking the whole time. It was horrible. And then yesterday I saw Interstellar, one of my favorite movies.
That one's a good one too.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing on every Wednesday recently.
I checked out Field of Dreams. Gonna say, probably not gonna watch it. Not much of a baseball guy.
You don't need to be a baseball guy to love that movie. You don't. Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not a baseball
So
guy.
I should still give it a try.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best
I've
movies.
watched a lot of those kind of like sports movies and stuff where it's like all inspirational, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like besides, what is it? Remember the Giants? That one was.
Remember the
great.
Titans.
There aren't many other ones that
Remember the
interest me.
Titans.
The Remember
I
the
love
Titans.
that movie so much. Yeah, I mean, I would say
That
for
was a
Field of
good one.
Dreams, you don't need to know as much about sports as you do for Remember the Titans, and you really don't need to know that much about sports to watch Remember the Titans.
Okay, I'll still try it, I guess.
Oh, Field of Dreams, you'll love it. I mean, I hope so at least. It's a classic at this point.
It is a classic. I've heard of it before.
You gotta
so-
watch Field of Dreams. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying that. But seeing Spider-Man on Monday, I haven't had very many bad experiences in movie theaters. That was horrible. It was just awful. Like there are dramatic moments in Spider-Man. Every time the one showed up, sorry, my dog's scratching on the door.
Oh, I couldn't hear it at all.
Go lay down. Lay down. It was just abysmal. So many people laughing and talking the whole time. It was horrible.
They're probably just remembering all the memes.
It wasn't even that. I've kind of developed the theory that people are so... This is extreme, I know. But bear with me. The whole
Okay,
TikTok,
okay.
social media stuff. You know how like kids and young adults' attention spans are shortened, and the amount of type
yeah.
of media that people consume is different. I don't think
Yep.
a large portion of people are mature enough or are ready to handle any sort of emotion in movie and TV. Like a dramatic moment, a line that is supposed to be goofy but not laugh out loud goofy. Just maturity. I think it's lacking.
Huh.
Like
Strange.
Interstellar, right? You know Matt Damon's character in Interstellar?
Yep.
So he's trying to interlock one spaceship onto the main spaceship, and it's a super dramatic moment. If he fails, they can't get back to Earth. It explodes and they're just toast, right?
Yep.
He does fail. It does explode. He just dies in an instant, right? Remember that?
Yep.
Theater burst in laughter. I'm not kidding.
What?
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? That my theory was kind of developing, but that moment I was like, oh no. What's going on? That was like a huge pivotal moment for the movie, and his laughter, it was weird. And that is like, that sums up my experience on Monday watching Spider-Man. Like, granted, when Green Goblin is talking to himself in the mirror, yeah, it's a little goofy, but I totally understand what they're doing. It makes complete sense. Some people were just dying laughing the whole time. What it portrayed to me is that they don't like superhero movies. That's what it felt like.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio.
I feel like when it comes to those kind of movies, when you're rewatching something, you feel a lot less. You don't feel the need to be as respectful or like try and like keep quiet because you're like, oh yeah, everybody's seen this, so just comments and stuff that's more normal. But
Maybe.
I could definitely see how that would ruin the experience.
It is also a movie theater. I mean,
It is.
when you're in a movie theater, are you silent? I am.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how many people were just laughing out loud the whole time. Oh, when I saw Interstellar yesterday, 99% of the people were normal. It was good. One dude directly behind me, every time someone did anything a little sarcastic-y or quippy or whatever, he goes, ha 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 ha. It was so obnoxious. Ruined it. Ruined everything. It was horrible. It wasn't like a or like a normal person. It was awful.
It's like he's trying to breathe weirdly.
Like when someone says something like when Matthew McConaughey is talking to the teacher, saying like and the teacher says, "I need her to come after school so we can talk about this whole Apollo nonsense stuff, right?" And then he goes, "There's a baseball game. It's gonna be soda and candy. I think I'll take her to that." Dude just dies laughing. Pisses me off. So
I feel like if you were a much bigger guy, you would just be super aggro towards everyone.
Yes.
You're like, all right, I can back this shit up right now.
Yesterday, around 2/3 of the movie, I turned on my body 180 degrees, made eye contact with the guy with an angry face. I'm not kidding. He didn't get the message. He didn't change. I like movies, okay?
Hey, do what you gotta do.
I like movies. And I hate it when people are retarded in movie theaters.
Well, you know what I like more than movies? I like TV shows more because they can actually explain the full story without being rushed by our
I've been
hour
there
and a
before,
half
but
attention span.
maybe it's because I just now got like a big-time, full-time job, and I just don't have as much time as I used to. But I like movies better. I just like sitting down,
What?
2 hours, a full story. Also, there's been lots of shows that fail to deliver. I'm tired of that.
Yeah,
One
but
thing I'm
movies
sick
have
of,
been failing
are
to deliver for a while
Desperate
now.
for resolutions right now in modern media. Like, we had a
What,
very
you don't want
solid...
a trilogy that turns into 3?
What's that?
You don't want a trilogy that turns into 3 trilogies?
Oh, man. What was I gonna say? Darn. Oh, yeah. MCU. Solid ending, right?
Oh, yep.
And it was like some of the most phenomenal 10 years in Hollywood history, in movie history. And what did they do? How did they capitalize on that? They triple the amount of content and make it all shit. I'm tired of that kind of
Well,
stuff.
you know,
I'm tired.
they gotta make their money.
Is there money being made?
Moolah.
I don't think there is. Like,
Not anymore.
there's
They're
no
losing
way
a lot.
these Walking Dead spin-offs are making a dime. No way.
Honestly, I think that these Walking Dead shows are kind of like the producers' last like ditch effort on trying to be noticed.
Is anyone watching them? I'm so there's the Walking Dead fandom isn't huge. And when I go online, it seems like most Walking Dead fans are like, "Oh, I love Carol. She's such a girl boss." Or, "Ooh, zombies. Ooh, I love flesh and blood." I don't, and I've this I'm a little entitled in my thought process here. I think I'm one of the few Walking Dead fans who is actually a fan of the story and the characters and stuff.
I, I mean, I don't know, man. I think everybody's enjoying the story in their own way, but I do think that you're enjoying a different part than most people do.
But then when people
I
just
feel like
go
you're
bonkers
looking
off
at
the
it
handles
deeper.
for Rishon, I don't. Those aren't real fans. Rishon, come on.
My goodness, hey, calm down before you get canceled by the Walking Dead fan base here.
I mean, it's because I'm
Whatever's
racist and I hate
left of
black
them.
people. That's why I don't like it.
God,
Obviously.
that was said by Javen. One of my favorite videos of the like recent times has been what is it? Maybe it's not recent, but it was Joe Rogan. He was doing what is it? He was watching a fight and he was commenting for it, and then the guy that he was commenting with, he was like, "Oh yeah, we got Jones in the white shorts and Kyle in the black," and then Joe Rogan was just like, "Or you could just say we got black guy Jones and white guy Kyle," and it was like, "Oh my gosh,
That's great.
Just say it. It was like, yeah. Why aren't we allowed to just describe people like based off of like
I know, it's a huge
just
bummer.
say it. Like why can't I just say like, oh yeah, it's a black guy, it's a brown guy. It's like it's
I
his
mean,
skin.
I
Like he's
am not
not able to
afraid
change
to do
that.
that.
Why can't I address it?
Like I go,
I know, but
oh yeah, he's the black guy. Oh yeah, right. I know who you're talking about, but not in a disrespectful way. Just a regular human being way. Like 10 years ago, that's how
it's
we
just a
talked about
quick
humans.
descriptive.
Oh, it's so
It's an
stupid.
eye patch. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, the the guy with the blue shirt. Like I'm gonna be like, hey, the dude with the goddamn eye patch
I hate that stuff.
over there. Like
Uh-huh.
it's like why do I need to tiptoe around it?
Which kid in your class did that? Oh, the autistic kid. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Exactly. Just be clear, be concise. You don't have to be disrespectful just because you're saying like you're describing somebody. Like it's so easy just to, not get butt hurt by that kind of stuff. Oh no, words are hurting your feelings. It's like, come on. All right, I feel like we've derailed ourselves long
Okay.
enough into.
So we were talking about Walking
politics.
Dead, right? Oh, Walking Dead. Here we go. Can you see this?
Bam, perfect.
So this
I
is what
see
I
it.
had
I
in
see
mind.
it.
This
It's
is
there.
this is a fun time. This could take a while. But before we start, I wanted to
Okay.
figure out how are we gonna go about this. Are we gonna do it twice? One for all of my ratings, one for all of your ratings, or do we team up and do it? Or what?
No, absolutely not. We're gonna split. We're not splitting this up. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to try and find a middle ground, a consensus. If our initial ratings aren't similar enough, we'll just figure it out with each other. We'll
Okay, so-
debate, and then
So
one of
this
us
is
will
how
have
you
to
see
settle.
it. We'll go to a character, and then if we agree, we put him there and we move on. But if we disagree, we go, oh boy, time to debate. And then we figure it out. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yep,
Okay.
yep. Exactly.
This is going to be tough because there are several characters that I have mixed feelings on. Like several
Okay.
Bs, you know.
Yep.
But I
Okay,
think
let's
there are
go.
several
We got
people. Yeah.
the
Okay.
S rank.
Are we gonna start random or should we start at the top left or how do you want me to do this?
You know what? I think we can start top left, and then if we want to just like if there's a character that brings up a different character, and we want to just talk about
Sure,
them right off the
okay.
bat, we can just drag it in,
Right off
and
the
then
bat.
just have it kind of be a natural flow.
Right off the bat.
You want to start with Negan?
Get it?
You want to
No.
start with Negan?
No. All right, Aaron.
Oh, okay. And this is based off of the TV show too. This is
Okay.
100% based off of the
Sure.
TV show.
Sure.
We're not going to be bringing like we can talk about their comic characters and counterparts, but let's try and avoid like basing them off of that. Like, oh, he wasn't as good as he was in the comics. Yeah, maybe, but
In
how
that
good was
case-
he in the show?
If we're going off that basis.
Oh my god. What was her name again?
Andrea.
No,
Biggest
okay,
downgrade of
okay.
all time.
I know what I just said, but comic Andrea was so good.
She was
The
fantastic.
show,
No,
she
Comic
pissed
Andrea
me
is one
off.
of my favorite
She
shows.
made me so mad.
Yeah.
She made me so mad.
She was
Oh
horrible.
my gosh. She was incompetent. She was so incompetent.
She was so full of herself and so retarded at the same time. She was so full of herself and had nothing to back it up. Andrea in the comics, however, super full of herself, constantly backs it up.
Constantly.
She's
She
great.
could actually do something.
Andrea can't do anything besides have sex with the governor and not murder him. God.
And not murder him. The little. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We settled. Why is there not an F tier in here? Honestly, I'm a little.
Honestly, wait, is there?
Okay, guys.
Oh, there's not. I wonder if I can add.
PC
Delete, bro,
D
add.
to F. We don't need a D. We can just have an F. Oh no. Okay, we'll have a D too. Put her in F. Put her in F.
Can I change the color?
Yes. Make it dirt brown. Oh, there is no brown. Orange? I don't know. No, you already have an orange in there.
Cool. Shit. Sounds good.
All right. Perfect. Perfect.
Is that too many tiers?
Nah, there's a lot of characters in here. We're gonna have to shuffle a little bit.
Oh, it's gonna. So there are tons of characters I just want to throw into S, but actually having tons of sections will make it where I have to think a little bit harder between S and A.
Okay. No, well, S is gonna be only for the elite.
S is like 3 or 4 people at this point, since we have an A and a B, C, D. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Also, I'm not gonna remember a lot of these characters' names, so
Okay.
if you don't know it, we'll either have to look it up or just base it off of their like what we remember. I remember faces, but man, I don't remember any names.
I'm a little nervous about the Star Wars music. Is it too loud for the recording, do you think?
No, it's fine, man. It should be okay. You
Okay.
turned it down.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't. Should I leave it on during this or should I turn it off?
Is it really loud for you?
No, but I'm just worried about the recording.
Just leave it. It's fine.
Okay. We were a lot louder than it anyway, so I guess when we're listening to it later, we can just turn down our phone volumes, and that should even.
Yeah, it shouldn't
okay.
be an issue.
All right. All right. Let's just start with Aaron, I guess. I love.
All
Aaron.
right, Aaron. I think he's either A.
I like A.
He started off as a C for me, and then I think he
Really?
slowly transitioned into an A. Like, yeah, no, I think he matured
How
a
did
lot.
I
as a
originally
character.
feel
Like,
about
he really changed.
I think I've always liked Aaron from the start. He only
Really?
got better. Agreed. He only got better. He's great.
I thought he was pretty bland at first, but I do think he got a lot better as time went on. So
What's funny to me about Aaron
think-
is whether he knows it or not, he's totally a Rick wannabe. And like in the later seasons, he's got the old man Rick look going with the beard. And I mean, it helps that he's missing a hand. He looks like a wannabe Rick to me, and I think it's hilarious.
it is pretty funny that they kind of went that route with him.
I like Aaron a lot. He's great. Oh, you know what? I'll make this short. I mean, obviously, I hate homosexuals, right? I mean, that's just who I am.
Oh my
Aaron
gosh!
and Jesus are fantastic characters, and them being gay has nothing to do with them. I mean, them being gay is kind
You
of
can make a
weird.
good
Why
character
even
that
do
is
that?
gay.
But yeah, exactly. You can have a character be gay and not have them be a flamboyant rainbow flag pride idiot. Yeah.
Like,
So
it's-
I just want to throw that in there. They do a successful gay character.
absolutely throw it in there. Hate the
I think
gays.
it's
Got it.
pointless that you do gay stuff, but whatever. At least the character's cool. Is Jesus in here?
Just
Did I
focus on-
fail? Uh-oh. Do you see him?
Haven't seen him yet.
Oh crap, did I completely fail?
Wait, no! Stop! He's above Rick.
Oh good, okay. That's a bad picture of Jesus. What did I do?
It's barely recognizable, but he's A tier
A?
for sure. You
Not
know
B?
what?
I think his fighting
What?
skills helps quite a bit.
No,
He's kind of a baby.
if
He's
I'm
kind of a
honest,
baby.
I
sometimes.
like Jesus more than Aaron. I like Jesus more than Aaron. I think that his character
Oh, I like
makes
Aaron
more
more than
sense.
Jesus. Jesus is kind of a baby
No.
sometimes. He's not
yeah,
willing
but
to
that's
step up
part
to
of
the
his
plate.
appeal.
He's like forced to
He's-
step up to the plate to lead.
But that's the thing. He's like a protector, but he's not ready to fully commit to the whole killing yet. Like he wants to keep a part of himself. And even though in that world it doesn't make sense, he's a man of his conviction, and he sticks to those convictions.
I still like Aaron more. I think Aaron's way cooler.
all right. We'll agree to disagree. But for those listening, no, those two characters, even footing for us. Even. I swear to God.
Yeah, and I only pair them up because they're gay. I swear. That's definitely not why I
Alright.
think of them together. So I got this is kind of fun. For each character, we'll just tangent into the next one. I think we've talked about this before, but who do you think would win in the fight, Morgan or Jesus?
I think Jesus takes the cake if it's
Who? Jesus.
If it's not, yeah, I think Jesus takes it if he's bloodlusted. If it's just in character fighting, it's Morgan every time.
I do think Morgan.
Morgan's
So this is how I feel about Morgan.
want him in S. Oh my lord.
I think Morgan's story in season 6, 7, 8 is so relatable because I don't think everyone is so easily manipulative by philosophy and easily conflicted as he is, but it's a really easy way to relate to him. And at some point in everyone's lives, at some point, I mean, for me at least, I've been in drastic directions on both sides of certain issues, and he's like, sometimes he's bloodthirsty murderer, sometimes he's a Buddhist saint, he will never kill a single creature. And just the things
And
that turn
sometimes
him
he's
on
right
and
in the
off to
middle.
that philosophy, what pushes him over the edge or brings him back, it's always so interesting for me to watch him tackle that, struggle with that the whole time during those couple seasons.
He definitely is one of the better characters in the show.
Yeah.
I personally would probably put him closer towards A, but I can understand
We
putting
can
him in
edit
S.
stuff in time.
So-
Let's put him at the top of A for now.
Top of A for now. Okay. We'll swing back around.
Yeah, I love Morgan. He's what makes season 6, 7, 8. No, I take it back. He's what makes season 6 amazing.
Okay, then let's talk about his mentor. Do you remember his
Yeah,
name? He's on
I
the
love
bottom row
Eastman.
down there.
Eastman's really cool. Eastman has a lot of good stuff to bring to Morgan's
Put
character.
him in B. He wasn't in the show for very
Yeah, one
long, but
episode.
his impact,
he was-
it was felt.
yeah.
You remember him.
Oh, I have a list going on my phone. I wanna solidify this list. This will be a kind of a long tangent, real quick. I'm trying to make my Walking Dead top 10 favorite episodes. I think I have 13 on my
Okay.
list right now. I'll just tell you what I have so far. I don't have the episode names, but these names that I have for them might be helpful. The Daryl and Beth episode from season 5.
Yes,
Love
that
that
one
one.
was great.
The one
That was like a heart to heart. That was like watching
one-
Grogu and
yeah.
the Mando.
This one might be my favorite episode. This one might be number 1. It's the one where they're at that barn in the woods in season 5, and Rick says, "We are the Walking Dead" by the campfire.
Oh, yep, I
love
remember
that episode.
We watched that episode, didn't we? I swear, you put on
Did
that
you and me?
episode because you were.
Oh,
yeah, no,
that sounds good.
You
I
were
wouldn't-
talking about it. You were.
Yeah, it's my favorite episode of the show. I love that one. The third one I have on my list is Cheesemaker. Eastman.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
The,
when he
the
was
Morgan
locked up and
episode from
everything.
season 6. Easy Street. We're on Easy
Oh, is
Street,
that the trap?
and it feels so sweet. And the world is but a treat when you're on Easy Street. Do you
Or
not?
what episode that's from?
It's when
what
Daryl
were they
is
doing?
at the sanctuary being tortured by Dwight with the
Oh,
music.
that is. Yep.
Yep.
I do remember the music.
Little pig, let me in. When Negan goes to Alexandria to get stuff for the first time.
Yep.
Love
Yep.
that. No Way Out. It's the one where Carl loses his eye and Cookie Kid. I mean, we call Sam this guy. We call him Cookie Kid.
The worst character in the
Yeah.
show. I hate that child.
I love
Put
that
him
episode.
put him
That's
in
a fantastic episode.
shit
My favorite part of the
immediately.
episode
Put him in the
is
shit.
when
I want to see him there the
Part
whole
of the
time. I want to
episode.
know.
what makes that episode so special for me is when Rick faces all the zombies and everyone in Alexandria teams up with him to take all of them out. That's what makes that episode so special for me.
Yeah, they had to fight their way through and clear out the town. I mean, dude, that was a great episode.
All right,
And
next
that's
is
where he cemented himself as a leader.
yep, for sure.
Andrea. Yep.
Next is The Day Will Come When You Won't Be. That's the one where Glenn and Abraham die. Obviously, one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of the most
yeah,
shocking
this one's funny.
episodes.
What is that? That's our impression of Shane. That's the one where Sophia's in the barn. That's on my list for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
What
And
is
he's
that?
like running over.
What is that? The next one
I
is
love that meme.
Liar. It's when the governor destroys the prison and Herschel dies. Yeah. That's on my list.
I liked Herschel a lot.
I know.
He was great.
Herschel. Oh, we'll do Herschel next. I want to do Herschel.
Dude, I
and then,
feel like I'm going to be passing out these A's too easily.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's fine. It's good stuff. Next, I only get 3 left. Days Gone By, first episode of the show, obviously, life changing for me, changed my life. Sing Me a Song, one where Carl goes to the sanctuary and guns down a bunch of men from that truck.
Yep.
And then definitely one of my favorite episodes in the show. It's called Rockin' the Road. It's where Rick goes to the kingdom and tells Ezekiel a story about a rock in the road and how it broke horses' ankles and how one little girl had to dig up the rock so no one else would. Do you know the story I'm talking about? The episode?
Yeah, yep. I
love that episode a lot. I love when Rick confronts that scene in the throne room, Ezekiel's throne room. It's so inspirational. They're going to try and form a pact to fight for freedom, and it's so inspirational. I love that. I love that season 7 and 8 directly take influence from the Revolutionary War. It's so cool. Yeah. Have you ever thought about that before?
That's a really cool fact. I never knew
so
about that.
all of the communities, Alexandria, the Kingdom, Oceanside, Hilltop, they're the 13 colonies. And then the Sanctuary and Negan are the British.
Oh my goodness, of course.
I'm pretty sure it was exactly what influenced the story of Robert Kirkman. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's always the British.
All right, Herschel. A or S?
B. What? You want Herschel an S?
100%. Yeah, do you not
No.
like that?
No, I think he's an amazing character, and I think that his advice was like...
Think about just season 4 for a minute. His impact on season 4. Not just the last episode.
He took more of a back seat by then, though, but he was definitely like...
No. During the flu, he had so many speeches about going out of his way to help people because he was able to. He didn't care about his own life. That stuff hit me. That was good. But you want A?
I think we're gonna be too liberal with the A's, man.
I don't care.
I think we gotta be I think we gotta put
if we
more
do have
people
too
in B.
many, well, if we do have tons and tons of A's, we'll come back and we'll have further discussion about our lower A's. If
Okay,
maybe our
okay.
upper A's. We just barely are getting started. This is gonna be a while.
Yes, you're right. Okay, Herschel to A then.
Are you okay with
Not
it being at
S.
top of A? Top of A?
Yeah, I like him more than any of the other characters in A right now. So
Let's choose a nobody.
oh, I have the perfect. The guy who killed Morgan's kid.
Morgan's kid. I don't think you mean
Rick.
Morgan.
He's right under Rick. Kid, but it was Morgan's what disciple?
Oh, Ezekiel's kid. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You said Morgan. Oh, right, because he
it was
trained. Never mind.
Ezekiel's
I know what
friend's
you're talking
kid, or
about.
yeah, he was.
Okay. Obviously he's unlikable,
He's a B.
but I think he's a B. Okay. Yeah.
I think he was a great character.
Exactly,
Like I
yes.
hated
I
him as soon as I
100%
saw
agree.
him.
Yeah.
I thought he fit his role perfectly.
Yep. I agree. I think in time I want him to be down here. But yeah, I can be cool with
Yeah,
that.
but we can start him there. We wanted to take a no name. That's him right there.
So do I have Gavin in here? I do. I like Gavin quite a bit. I think he is evil, but he's like the least evil of them all, but he still chooses to be evil.
He's a reasonable
loves
man
Ezekiel.
in an
Yeah.
unreasonable like he tried his best to be like, hey man, this situation sucks for all of us,
One thing
but
that was
I'm
really
not going to
interesting
be
to
at the
see-
short end of the stick.
in season 8 when he went to the kingdom and turned it into like a lockdown state. He lost his mind. And he's like after Ezekiel. So,
Like,
but
it's embarrassing for him.
exactly, and exactly what it was. Yeah, yeah, I like that. What do you think about Simon? I like Simon quite a bit. I think he's like the inverse Simon. I mean, the inverse Gavin. He's just evil.
Oh, I like
he's willing to
Simon more
lie.
than I like Gavin.
He's like willing to lie. He like, I don't know if I think it's easy to forget about this, but he is the one who chose to kill all of the Oceanside's men when Negan specifically told him not to do that. And then Negan never found out who did that.
Never found out.
Negan never found out who killed all of Oceanside's men, but it was Simon.
So when it comes to Simon, what he reminds me of the most is Starscream in Transformers. Like he's Megatron's right hand man.
Star Wars. I did not know Transformers.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah. But basically, he was the character that was always behind like Megatron's back. Like whenever he told him to do something, he did it immediately. He feared Megatron, but the second he got a chance, he would try and snake his way around him and like get what like he wanted to be in charge. You know, he thought he was the best.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the
When
complete
Negan
vibe
was
I got from him.
thought to be dead after the first episode of season 8, when he was in that trailer, Simon like tried to take the lead. He didn't say it, but he like got up there.
Oh, he
started
tried
making the calls. He wanted to be the Negan.
He was trying for it as hard as he could, and he just couldn't catch it.
Oh, that's right. I just
he wasn't
remember in season
inspirational.
8, him and Negan had a fight to the death for it. I forgot about that. That was insane.
Yeah, didn't Negan kill him?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that was cool. Wow. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, is he? Nah, he should stay in B probably still.
No, he's good. He's good as a B. B isn't bad.
We need to go to
Guys,
a bad character. I have a feeling it's going to be hard to put people in C and D. We're just going to want to call them all shit.
C is okay. B is good. A is great, and then S is top. Can't be replaced.
Let's try and find someone who we think would be a D.
You want to find a D?
Yeah.
Okay, so right underneath Cookie Kid's mom.
Jesse, where's Jesse?
Really close. You're really right next to Ray.
This guy?
That guy. He's a D.
Yeah.
He's a D right there.
Yeah.
He's not the worst
sucks.
character in the show, but I don't
His
like him. I don't want to
reasoning
see him.
is sound. He was like pissed off at Rick and Carl, but he had every reason to be. From his point of view.
Yes. From his point of view, absolutely.
I mean,
100%.
his dad, he didn't fully understand what was going on.
Didn't make him any more likable, though.
No, they didn't.
I was
they
like,
didn't work with
womp
that.
womp.
Jesse, super likable. I think it was like a good death, but I mean, obviously, the show wants you to feel things. I felt so sad when she died because Rick liked her so much, and they could have been so good for each other. They were great for each other. I kind of want to put her up here somewhere. I think she was great. I liked her quite a bit. I think I want to put her like right here.
She's not Whitman. Whitman is better. Or what was his name?
Eastman.
Eastman. That's what it. Eastman was better than her. I think. I think she goes right under him.
What about that?
I'm fine with that. That's a good spot.
I was really upset that Jesse bit the dust. What was heartbreaking was Rick having to cut off her hand that was holding onto Carl's with his axe. That was sad.
Yep.
That was sad. Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
Are we missing any of the family? Nope, that whole family is dead. Oh, I don't have Pete in here. They're dead. Darn.
It doesn't matter. He wasn't rememberable enough. If you're only in the show for one episode, it's really hard.
He was in for a whole season.
Really? Like he showed up for 2 episodes, maybe. He was out pretty quick.
I think I made this right after I watched season 11 because there's a lot of season 11 idiots in
here. All right. Let's see. Do you want to fight a little bit, or do you?
I like Sherry. I think she's cool. You still there?
Who you're talking about right now?
Oh, here.
Hello?
This is Dwight. This is Dwight's wife.
Dwight's wife, the one that abandoned him,
Abandon him.
to save his life.
Yeah.
Eh.
That was a mutual decision between the two of them. They were gonna go back to They were gonna go back to Sanctuary. Dwight was gonna get the iron and become, a savior, and she was gonna be a wife, so that they wouldn't get killed or have to work for points. They chose the easy, unhonorable path instead of working for
Good
points.
with her at low B, but honestly, I'd be okay with her sitting in C. She was a good character, but she was only all right for me.
Okay, I'll put her in C for now, I suppose. I like her, but
Okay.
here's one that could. I don't want to talk about season 11 actually. I was gonna do Judith, but let's just do it. Judith.
Okay.
This is tough for me. I don't really care about her.
Judith. I don't think she's very important.
She's not unlikable.
I would put her at
What?
put her at B. Put her at low B.
Oh, better than Sherry? I guess she's not. She's fine. Yeah, she's just. It was such a letdown.
I don't. Sherry, you're overhyping Sherry for me right now.
Here. Let me back up my Sherry theory, because I don't know if you can change my mind on this.
Dude, he belongs in S.
There you go. You agree with me. There. Yeah, I love.
Yeah,
Dwight.
no, he's great. He's
I love
amazing.
Dwight.
He's a great character.
I think he's my
everything
second
I
favorite
wanted
character in
him
the show.
to be.
Yeah, I like Dwight a lot. It's a lot like Morgan.
Second favorite savior.
It's a lot like Morgan. He's really relatable to me. I feel like everything he's doing, I would struggle with those decisions he's making, and I would make similar decisions that he's making. Whether I want to admit it or not. It's that's how I feel about him the whole time.
It's what happens.
One reason
All
why
right,
I
who's
like
the next character?
Rick and Daryl, I mean, not Rick, Daryl and Dwight
Daryl and-
episode so much
yeah.
is because after reading the comics, I see, Daryl's character is totally an inspiration of Dwight from the comics. And then you see those two clash in the show, that's so interesting.
Dude, their dynamic was perfect. Like,
Yeah.
the second that they met
Really
each
cool.
other, it was like, oh, you see them as two sides of the same coin, you know?
Yes, yeah. Two-Face.
Two-Face, exactly.
Where's Daryl? Do you see Daryl?
So,
There he is.
I think beginning Daryl is S. I think second half Daryl, maybe A.
I think this is a perfect spot for him right here. Right between Morgan and Aaron.
Yes, I accept this.
Because I think when the show was coming out, you obviously remember the chicks had a lot of love for Daryl, and he was like a fan favorite, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's great. I don't dislike Daryl at all, but he's a little one-sided. I think, one-dimensional. I think when he's at his best in season 5, when he's right after Beth's death and he was just gaining some hope back. And then my favorite episode with Daryl, I think, is when him and Aaron are going out from Alexandria, and at the end, he convinces Daryl to be like a recruiter with him and gives him a job, and Daryl has like a sense of purpose at that point, and I can just see it in his eyes, and I really feel it there.
I'm just disappointed with how they played him in later seasons.
Yes, I was just about to say, I think that's peak Daryl, and then from then on, he either goes downhill or he just stays flat. He does not.
Yep, I
progress
think he
as a
just
character
flatlined.
at all. He flatlines after season
Nope.
5.
Absolutely.
Doesn't change.
Lost his purpose,
Actually,
and then there
I'm gonna
wasn't
go
really
with
a whole
season
lot.
7 because his reaction to Glenn is powerful.
He was the
Let's do it.
reason.
Yeah.
He was
And then-
the reason.
Actually, I think the last good moment with Daryl
that's where it broke me. That's where it
What?
broke me, where I didn't like it.
wasn't
the fact
actually
that
his fault, though.
He wouldn't have done it. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. What are you talking about?
It wasn't like he was having evil
Negan said,
intentions.
"Don't do it." Negan said, "Don't do it. If you do it, one of you will die." And what did he do? He did exactly what he was told. He knew there was no way out of that situation. He knew there was no other way. He let his emotions take control of him, and it got Glenn killed.
Easier
There's
said
no
than done, man. He's a wild guy,
nah.
and it's hard
He
to
is
keep
a
him
wild
reins
guy,
when
but
he's a wild man. It's hard to keep that guy in check, especially in a moment like that.
it doesn't matter if it's hard for him or not. Though he is the reason
But-
why Glenn is dead, and that moment, I will never forgive him. I'll never forgive.
I think the last good moment for me that I can remember, Daryl, is when he finally breaks down and apologizes to Maggie. Because at that point, I had almost forgotten about
That
it.
was good.
And they bring it
Yep,
back.
that
and
was
it's like,
good.
oh, that's right. They're like they know each other. They've been close for a lot of years. They haven't seen each other in like a week or two. And he apologizes for that. And it's whenever Daryl cries, it's powerful because it's hard to get.
But they end up making him cry for everything towards
They
the
do.
end.
They
Like they're
do.
like, oh,
No,
he
those
feels
seasons
bad
are
about this
garbage.
situation or this
Oh, sorry, hang on
situation.
one second.
Na, 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 na. Well, we already got music in the background, actually.
Yeah. Oh well. Is he? Do we even want him in A? Yeah, he deserves it.
I think he deserves to be an A, but I
Yeah.
do think he sits at lower A.
I think he'll go
towards
lower
later
as the
seasons.
night goes on, for sure.
Okay.
It's just hard to say that because he's obviously one of the main characters and one of the best ones. I would have to say. It's tough. It's a tough one. Okay, who's next? Carol. I fucking hate Carol. I mean, I hate Carol.
No.
I
I
hate
swear to God, I will
Carol.
drive to your house if you stick Carol anywhere underneath B. I love Carol. I would stick her an S if it was up to me.
Are you
I
kidding me?
love Carol. Dude,
Why?
it's not
I
like
gotta hear
she has
you.
girl power. Okay, she's a goddamn serial killer. Carol don't give a fuck. Carol is literally the epitome
She
of what a
100%
human would
does.
do
That's
to
in
survive.
season
No,
like 6 and 7. That's
but
her
she-
whole point. She cares so
Her whole
much,
point is
and
the
she's
fact.
just gonna be a little
There's too
turd
much.
and run away all the time.
But the whole thing was this, that she didn't want to kill anymore. She took the same route as Morgan, where she was like, I really don't want to be in this situation where I'm putting people in danger. I don't want to keep ending lives. But she knew that if she was anywhere near the people she loved, she would kill everybody for them. And I think that is she is the mom. She is the mom.
Here's
but
how
she is
Morgan
the mom that is
infinitely
surviving.
superior to Carol in that mindset. Carol's solution is, I'm not mature enough to stop myself from killing. I'm just gonna run away and hide. Admirable decision, I can admit. She sees what she's capable of and she needs to run away. What does Morgan do? He learns he is the best defensive fighter in the whole world now. And he gains a philosophy and a way
But
of
he
life.
didn't choose that. That's the difference.
He totally
Somebody
chose that.
led him to that. No, somebody led him to that. Somebody forced it on him because he was literally so incapable of doing anything on his own. He was insane. He was
Talking about
literally
Eastman?
crazy.
Eastman led him
No,
down that path, but Morgan
But-
could have killed him day one. Morgan made that choice.
no. Eastman was gonna put him down.
Morgan had a gun to his head at one point in that episode.
Dude, if Eastman wanted to put him in the dirt, he would have
Okay.
put him in the
I'm
dirt.
sorry, my dog.
He was only walking around because we literally can't hear it. Kill the dog. Do what you must.
When I'm watching seasons 6 and 7, Carol just like running around, arguing with Morgan. It's so annoying. I can understand the reasoning why you like her, but while I'm watching, it bothers me so much.
I every time she was on screen, I enjoyed her whatever she was doing. I thought it was great, and I think she was a reflection of a very real human being, and
Maybe.
I think she was the
I just
reflection
think,
of a
like,
mom.
Morgan and Dwight
think
are
she
way
was.
better ways of doing that.
No, but but you're looking at it from a guy's perspective, and as a guy, their way of addressing it is no. Women are they're gonna do things differently, and she addresses it in almost the same way as a guy, but her feelings are still that of a mom, and I think that dynamic is so interesting.
I don't agree. I do not.
All right, then
I will not let
put her
her
at the
touch
bottom
B. Do you want her above or below Sherry?
She is in B. She is in
Oh
B.
my God.
I would say put her at the bottom of A for crying out loud. I enjoy her more than I enjoyed Simon. 100%. 100%.
This is one of those where we're never gonna agree on this character. I don't know where to put her.
No, okay, so you want her in C, I want her in A, so we'll put her in B, and we can stick her.
I'm only willing to do this.
No.
Maybe this.
Okay,
That's as far as I'm willing to go. That's as far as I'm willing.
No. I don't care about Jessie as much as I care
Jessie
about
is
her.
way better than Carol.
No.
That's as far as I'm willing
Carol's
to go.
better.
That's all I can give.
Oh my god. Okay. But this. You get this one. Next one, I get to choose.
So this has nothing to do with Carol, really, but the one redeemable quality for Carol is what happens in season 7 and 8. I love Ezekiel so much. He's the best.
Ezekiel is amazing. That actor is amazing.
He's
he
fantastic.
plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's fun.
He literally
You know
went
what?
on to one of my
I
favorite
need
podcasts.
to add that episode
amazing.
to my list. The second episode in season 7, the introduction of the kingdom. One of my favorite episodes. Ezekiel,
Honestly,
the
I
way
was a little
Ezekiel
bored.
talks is obviously really entertaining, but Ezekiel's philosophy about being a leader and how much everyone respects him and his decision-making skills also impressive.
The part that I really enjoyed about him was the fact that he was not a con man, but he definitely conned his way
Yeah.
to his position.
One of my
But he
favorite
wrote it,
stuff
and
in
he
movies-
didn't take advantage of
My
it.
favorite stuff in TV shows are really powerful character dialogue. Like when Rick is telling that story where he ends it with, "We are the Walking Dead." And when Ezekiel is talking with Carol in that garden with those fire pits in that one episode I was talking about, when he's talking about his philosophy on being a leader and how everyone sees him, he's diving into his past about being a zookeeper and everything, it's so entertaining to me, and I just grab on every word that comes out of his mouth. You know?
We both like him. He's an S.
So
100%.
where
No doubt about
does
it.
he go above Dwight? I think he does.
I think he goes above Dwight pretty easily.
I don't know. I actually
Ah,
that's tough for me. I think I might like Dwight a little more.
really? I think I
No,
like
no,
Dwight
I
more,
like
but I
Ezekiel
think
more.
that Ezekiel is a better character.
I like Ezekiel more actually. Dwight in season No. Dwight's pretty great, but no, I think I like
Good in
Ezekiel
all
better.
seasons.
Yeah. I like those two quite a bit. Okay. Oh, let's go to I have two in mind next. One will be easy and one will be a debate. Where is he? Looking for Benjamin. Where is he? Do you see Benjamin? I forgot
Is
him.
it the far left side?
This guy? That's Henry. Oh crap, I forgot Benjamin? How could I? No.
Didn't I forget Benjamin? I'm
Oh,
pretty sure I saw him. Oh, up row.
oh, there he
The
is.
left side.
Okay, I friggin' adore Benjamin.
Bottom of A is where I'm comfortable with him. Maybe top of
His
B,
death
but I don't.
has tons of meaning, but it is one of the most undeserved deaths in the show. I mean,
Oh, it
he
was
needed
great.
to survive
Like I
longer.
wanted him to continue. I wanted
he
him to
had
go
so
on longer.
much potential, and that's something
That
that
he didn't
makes the show
It was
good.
perfect.
Is they take this potential and they eliminate it, but give it some meaning that makes other characters' potential thrive.
Yep.
Which is Ezekiel, Morgan, and this guy, which I like him a lot too. Where do you put him? Richard. I like Richard a lot. I think I want to put him like right here.
No, I would put Simon above Richard.
Like that.
I like Simon a little bit more, but
Like-
I do think
like
Richard
that.
is really up there.
Eastman's. No.
I kind of like him more than Eastman.
I think I do too.
I'm gonna be honest. His character was perfect. I think it's
I
exactly
love
what it needed to be for
his-
the story.
His devotion to Ezekiel. his trust that he
It
has
wasn't
in
even
Ezekiel.
just Ezekiel. It was his devotion to the
the
kingdom.
kingdom.
He needed the
Yeah,
kingdom itself
kingdom.
to survive. And that was his thing. He was willing to sacrifice others, and
You know
he
what
was
he's
even
like?
willing to sacrifice himself.
He was like a knight. He was like a devoted Kingsguard knight.
He was like a Kingsguard. Yeah. When I think of knight, I think of more like devoted to the kingdom and like the people.
But he is too.
But I think no, because it's, you said Kingsguard. Kingsguard, I'm thinking of like he protects the king itself. Like his devotion would be to Ezekiel specifically, but his devotion was more towards
It was the kingdom. Yeah,
the
he was
kingdom.
willing to go behind Ezekiel's back to protect the kingdom.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So then I think we need to address Henry then, since
Yeah,
we're
so
hitting up his family.
I
See,
I hate season 9, 10, 11. I do, but season 9 is not as bad as the others, and I think season 9, Henry is so good. He's really good, and when it comes to why, it's because he's just comic book Carl. It's literally just Carl from the comics, but since they killed Carl, they had to keep that going with someone, and they chose Henry.
yeah,
So
but
that's why I like him.
I just didn't think it worked out too well for him. I didn't want it. Oh my goodness. You have dogs knocking on your door, and I have a baby at mine. Hi, Willow. Are you going to go to bed? Good night, Willow.
I want the school to get over with because I want to move on with Jess and do that at some point.
Yeah, have a kid.
Yes. I think that'd
It's
be fun.
amazing, dude.
It looks like a fun time.
So great. And literally, so I picked them up, right? And as I was going around, I was gonna pick up Willow and take her inside of the house. Well, obviously she wasn't happy in the car. And so as I go to pick her up, she literally looks at me as she's crying. She shakes her head and waves her hand side to side saying, "No, do not touch me. I don't want you. I just want mom." It's like,
I'm
oh
excited
my
for stuff like
goodness.
that.
She's
I'm
she's
excited.
such a spoiled little baby.
I'm excited to do goofy things with the baby.
Dude,
Fun.
it's amazing. I love it.
Can't wait. Okay, Henry. I
All right.
don't know where to put him. I want him to go in A. I think.
What? No. I'm good with him being in top of C.
Oh,
C.
he's way better.
I don't
than
like him that much, dude. No, I think he was good for a couple of moments, but I don't think his story was very well told. I don't think his character was very compelling. And to be frank, I didn't like his actor. I thought he was ugly
Oh
as
my
hell.
God,
I didn't
he
want to
was-
keep looking at him.
Wow, I'm not putting
Brutal.
him
I'll
below,
rip him
I'm not
apart.
putting him below Carol.
I swear to God, Carol is a much better character than you're giving her credit for.
He sucks. I've watched the show so many
Okay,
times.
okay, how about this? You put him right behind Carol and he'll sit there. Yes, this is my veto. This is the veto I'm using. Put him behind Carol, goddammit. He's definitely not deserving of A. He does not match any of the characters up there. He's not like his brother. He's not even like Richard.
I really want to make a strong defense, but I honestly haven't seen season 9 in a while. As the 2 times I've seen season 9, I really like him. That's all I remember right now.
Abandon him.
I like Lydia too.
You like Lydia too?
I like him and Lydia together.
I like Lydia a lot. So I'm fine with Lydia being there. I just don't care for him, man. I don't know what it is.
I really like Lydia and Henry. And that's just it helps, I think. Well, there. Is that where we agree?
Yeah, that works for me. Her story was good. I liked
her story
a
was
lot.
fantastic. I like her. It is. And what's a bummer is after her story arc ends, I think what should have happened, Henry's death, phenomenal death, so powerful. It really makes Carol have to go through that again, and that's just hard to watch. And I do tear up when Daryl tries to stop Carol from seeing Henry's head on a spike. It's like, no way, not
Dude,
again,
that-
no way.
them showing like telling the story was amazing. Oh my goodness, that might have been one of my favorite parts of that season. Was just the fact that they were like actually showed us what
It
happened
was
and
an
like
open and shut
all of
story for
them
Henry.
fighting back.
Hmm.
Oh,
Open and
it
shut
was great.
story for Henry and Lydia. What's a bummer is Lydia's character ceased after that season. They didn't do a single thing with her after that.
They should have made her like the next
I
Carol
think she
almost.
should have the next Carol. Well, I hate Carol, but maybe
I
like
think
the
she should have
next
taken
Henry.
that role though.
She should have done
I
more
didn't
to
like
respect
Henry. I
Henry's
didn't want to
legacy
see
and
more
be a
of Henry.
leader and step up to the plate, but she just kind of rode Daryl's coattail the whole time, from what I remember.
But it wouldn't feel right if you know what if they created a relationship like Daryl had with what was her name,
Beth.
If they created almost like a more
So,
toxic version of that relationship,
you
I'd be
know,
happy with that.
let's talk about Beth. I love Beth. I like Beth and Daryl's relationship. I didn't pick up on it completely until this most recent time watching. But they liked each other. Like right before they were separated, they were both into each other for a moment, I think.
Beth and Daryl.
And Daryl was definitely into her. Like right around the end, like after when they were at in that little house with all the food they found in that cupboard, when they were talking to each other, like after she was singing a song, playing the piano while he was laying in a casket. And it was right before they got separated forever. When she got taken by
I could
hospital
definitely
people.
see that.
They had a
I could
conversation
definitely see
at the table. I'm talking about like a specific scene that they're at a table. It was right before Daryl went to go check on that door to see if it was that dog that came back, but it was Walker's. Daryl was slowly trying to express his feelings towards Beth, and without even saying it, like with a look, Beth figured it out. She had kind of a shocked, held back look on her face, and she figured it out that he liked her. And in that moment, I was like, "Oh my god, they actually could have ended up being together." And I really wanted that to happen.
Yeah, it would have been too good for Daryl. They couldn't let him have
I
that.
know that
No
Daryl
peace
gets
for his
close.
life.
So, but this most recent time watching, I had a whole other perspective on it. And Beth is
Okay.
fantastic, and that was I really wanted them to be together.
You want to put her above Daryl?
Yes, definitely.
Really?
Do you?
Huh.
Sway me.
Okay.
Where
Okay.
should I put
I'm
her?
fine with that for now.
Are you sure?
But while we're talking about Daryl's love interests, let's talk about his quick wife for a second.
That one?
You tried to sneak that in? Wait. Did they have a relationship?
Yeah. They tried.
That's so
at least.
unmemorable. No. Stick her straight to shit. I
Yeah,
don't
she's the
care
worst
if
character in the whole
she's deaf
show.
or not.
Like,
She
she might
maybe
be
not.
worse than Sasha, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
No, she's definitely not worse than the Cookie Kid. I'll be sure about that. Oh, what? The Cookie Kid better be under. Yeah, no. Cookie Kid. No, put Cookie Kid at the bottom.
No.
will not explain.
Makari is way worse than
No. Cookie Kid is absolutely worse. I don't even want to hear
I
about
could
it.
write a
That was
book
the most
about how
spoiled
much
brat.
I hate Makari. I'm not Makari. No one's going below Makari. I don't care what you say.
Oh my goodness. We'll see. No, his other love interest. Remember in the woods? I think that's her on
Oh,
the
never mind. Maybe she goes lower
number-
than Makari.
No, all the way to the left side. D. Put her in D.
No.
For being in D. She's not shit. She's
She's
not
horrible.
absolute shit. Her
She
story
is
wasn't that
absolute
great.
shit.
Her story wasn't that great, but I don't think she was that bad of a
At least
character. I think she belongs bottom of
At
D.
least Andrea had a little bit of a resolution
Nope.
in season 3.
Andrea pissed me off. She had a resolution. She died, and that was a great resolution for her. I think you stick her at D. She was a good small time character to pop in and pop out.
God,
I don't think she was necessary. I wish she wasn't in the show.
she was horrible.
But
No,
I don't think it was her character's fault. I just don't think there was a good spot for her in the show.
I'm giving
D,
in a lot.
D, yeah,
I'm giving in a lot.
I
here.
know.
You need to give me something.
Okay. What do you mean give you a lot? You literally stuck Carol at the B.
She should
Can't
be
believe
in
it.
D.
I wanted her in S. God damn it.
We should make a list for ones that we just completely disagree on.
Split or X down the middle or something.
Can I make a notes tab or something? I don't know. I don't want to figure that out right now.
What character do we go on to next?
Let's go first.
No, you
Let's
want.
go
Let's go
first.
through. What was her name? Makari's group. Let's start tearing them
start,
apart.
let's just put them all up here
Yeah,
and talk about all.
absolutely.
Of
If the fat guy is in shit, I will
no,
come to
he's
your
not.
house.
He's like
He's C.
he's
He's
like-
C.
yeah,
I think
he's
top
there.
C. Top C.
yeah.
I
he's
liked him
fine.
more than
No
yeah.
season. they
He
beat
was
him into a
he was
total-
good comic relief. He was a great character. He
he
had
could
good
have been
matchups
tough,
and
but
great
they never made
conversation.
him tough. They couldn't. I watched
No, but they didn't want to.
I watched
they didn't wanna
Fantastic
make him
Beasts
tough.
recently, and he's one of the main characters in Fantastic Beasts. He's super likable in Fantastic Beasts, but what's funny is he plays the exact same character. He doesn't have any broadness in his acting abilities there.
You get typecasted sometimes when you're in Hollywood.
It's
There's not a
fine.
whole lot
Yeah,
you can do about
I
it.
like him. I like him in both performances.
Yep, it's a good character to have. I'm glad
she-
that's a good spot for him.
She was the only character that got better in season 11. only one.
I barely
She became a
remember
little
her. But if
competent.
you want
She's
to
like
put
a
her like
lawyer
C or D, the lawyer lady.
There.
Top of D. That's okay. Maybe later
I
I'll
can put
move her
there.
up.
I can put her
Okay,
there.
bottom of C.
I can
Bottom
be
of
a
C.
little
I'm okay with
objective.
that.
I try to ignore how awful season 10 and 11 were, and just she wasn't as awful as this Hobag right here. She was horrible. I hated her so much.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I've known a lot of people who are exactly that character.
she was horrible. She was insufferable every time she opened her stupid mouth.
Yep. She did a lot
I
of
can't.
stupid shit too.
I'm glad we agree on that one. She was horrible. Did I miss anyone? Oh yeah, Sheheath. We gave them all nicknames because we could never figure out their names. This was Unicorn, Magma, Mercari, Luke, because we can respect him, and then Sheheath.
Oh
think of those
no,
nicknames.
below the other chick.
No, she wasn't as unlikable.
No, absolutely no.
as
Below the
Magma.
other chick. No, below the.
She had some emotion. She was able to act.
I don't care about her emotion. You know what? Actually, put her. You're right. Put her in bottom of D. She wasn't complete shit, but she wasn't.
It didn't help that
She
was
wasn't
paired
good
up with
either.
Mercari. That's why. It's
I
easy
think
to
that's where
look
she
down.
got dragged down.
Yeah, it's easy to look at her poorly because she was paired up with Mercari. She had a little bit
We're
of
pretty
depth,
settled on
but
them, right?
It was, yeah. Geez, season 11 is bad. This was the best guy from season. This is the best new character, and look where he is. That's how bad it was back then.
That's so funny.
And
We can base
I'm
the
being
seasons off of how
very
good
generous.
the characters are that come from it.
I'm being very generous with this.
Right. All right.
I'm
Who's
glad we got those out of the way because I really want to.
While
Should we
we're
just get the
talking
rest
about
of them
some
out of
new
the way?
characters.
Let's get the rest of them.
That's
Sorry, one second.
D. Bottom of D. She's not complete shit because I'm at least a little entertained when she's on screen, but
Yeah,
I don't
her
like her character
introduction is
very
the
much.
best part of her. Same with the comics. Her introduction in what was it, Washington D.C. was like really entertaining, and then when she started doing stuff with this weirdo, it was just uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable. You can put no. He was
thinking,
better.
He was okay.
No, his fighting and stuff made him see. Yeah, C is good. I like that.
Still liked her more. I don't know though.
She stays above. He stays towards the bottom. I'm okay with that.
It was tough. Is this where we want her? I think.
No, I want her. She top of D. She was more entertaining than any of those other characters by far.
Yes. Can I do this?
Move her one more ahead. I don't like that guy's face. Yeah,
I think
bam,
he had
right there.
good reasoning though for why he was acting out though. And him,
But she had
and
good
Carl was
reasoning
kind of
for existing.
I kind of want to do that too.
If we're going off character, yeah, that's fine. This isn't just our likes. This is also just how good they were. So I'm accepting of this.
Let's get the rest. Let's get season 11 over with. I don't even know where to put this weirdo. I don't.
Was that the politician? Straight
Yeah.
to shit. It was just a basic. Oh, look at me! I'm a politician.
really
so I'm
bad.
evil.
I don't even have much to say. It was just stupid. She was bad. She was insufferable. She's a little bit better
I
than Cookie Kid though.
remember who that is.
It's Eugene's
that?
love interest.
Eugene had a love. Oh,
The-
wasn't that
the
in the
chick on the
town?
radio? Right?
Towards the bottom of D. I think she was fine as a D character.
She
I don't think
was
she was
so
complete
nothing. I
shit.
don't know.
I don't. She didn't do anything. That's the issue. She just didn't do anything. But I don't think she did anything
Snake,
terrible either. I'm okay with that.
Yes. Get
Snake
Shaw
Lady
out of
can
here.
stay at the
Shaw
bottom.
is awful. Oh yeah, let's get this guy out of here.
Mm-mm. Is that the son? Who's that? Oh no,
this is
yeah,
like the
he's
guy that
straight
was
to
like
ship.
the lieutenant of Pamela. He was pretty bad.
Reminded me of if the Hunger Games just sent out one of their guys. That's the kind of villain he played.
Yeah, he was stupid. I didn't like him. Where within shit does he fall though?
I think we're defaulting to shit too much. I think D.
No,
he was
we're
a bad
not.
character,
I'm being
but he
so
was
generous.
no
Like-
shit is actual shit. Okay, we'll leave him there for now. If it gets too crowded, though, he might be one of the first guys that pop up to D.
I mean, the fact that these two aren't in shit is mind blowing to me.
No, they're not that bad. They're bad, but they're not that bad. Shit is for the worst.
Maybe
of
I'll
the
do
worst.
this then.
Okay. And who's next? Is there anyone else from those seasons we need
let's
to
start with
address?
season 11 because we could go straight down to season 10 next, but let's see if there's any season 11 ones that we missed. I don't think so.
If we missed one, guys, go ahead and yell at us in the comments.
Oh my god. I think our last video had
That
12
like
views.
and subscribe
Oh,
button. I'm pointing currently down towards those areas. You just can't see it.
down below.
Down below.
Like no one knows what YouTube is or something. Okay, season 10. Alpha. I hated her so much.
She's better than any. Bottom of C. Put her in the bottom of C.
Oof. She was annoying.
She was
That's fine,
okay.
though.
She
That's
was
fine.
okay, but she wasn't.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
The whispers are cool. It's kind of interesting, but she was annoying. But yeah, I'm fine with that. That's like I'm
Worst once she started doing the whole redemption arc. I didn't want to see that.
So
I just
think it's
wanted to
easy
see her
forget
go.
with Beta. In season 10,
Beta.
he burrowed with his hands underneath the hilltop's
under.
wall. Do you remember that?
That was tough. I don't.
What?
There was no explanation
Have you ever
for that.
tried to
Okay,
dig dirt
okay,
with your fingers
okay.
before?
It hurts. But okay, ignore that. Ignore that blatant plot hole. Blatant plot hole. They
Yeah,
were
huge
trying to
plot
do
hole.
some grave digger shit. But as a character, I think he belongs in A. I think he's up there. Then. I think he was. I think that he was great. At the very least, B. He was an amazing villain. Like when he was on screen,
man.
I felt terrified. Dude, I actually thought he could kill Daryl. Like when they were fighting and stuff, I was like, oh, this might be the guy who puts him down. Like that genuinely could happen.
This is making me think that your favorite movie is Godzilla X Kong. Like, ooh, pretty colors, ooh, flashy knives.
No, okay. No. Do you want to know what cemented him as a character that I actually really enjoyed?
Him
The
being Willie
fact that
Nelson
at
or
the
something.
very end. Yeah, exactly. That was so cool. Like that, I love that idea of like famous people living, one famous person
Yeah, that
surviving.
was kind of cool.
The fact
I
that
did-
he
yeah,
never-
was cool. What about right
He
here?
never rubbed it in anybody's faces. I'm good with that. That's a great
Are
spot
you
for him.
sure?
I'll
Okay.
stick with bottom of B. That's okay.
Ooh, we still got a lot of good characters left. We got a lot of
Oh yeah,
conversation
we
to
got a
finish
lot
out.
of good
Let's
characters.
get all the crap out of here.
A couple bad ones in there.
Is there any other season 10s that we missed? Did we get everyone from the bad season?
Need to go down season through season. I think we can just start going
No, I'm
connected to the
Yeah,
stories.
but we got season 9, 10, and 11 out of the way, right?
Maybe.
Oh,
But you want to know
that's
who's
a good break
connected?
point. I need to take a break for a minute and take a pee real quick. Keep talking to
Pause here,
the.
guys.
Keep talking about something. Talk about Fallout for a couple minutes, so I don't have to listen to it.
Oh my god, I can't believe you. Well, guys, we're going to be talking about Helldivers 2 today. Helldivers 2, one of the best games I've played in years. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. If you were ever wondering, hey, can I play Call of Duty, but like not actually play against these try-hard characters? Yes, you can. You could just fight Terminators all day. All day. And then once you're sick of fighting the Terminators, you can fight Terminids. And guess what? They're even worse. They are even worse. Because they got some flying fuckers, and those guys do not let you down. Mm-mm. They hit you like a missile. Well, that's it for Helldivers 2. This is not a paid advertisement. What else can we go over? I don't know. I got a lot of cats. Do you guys, this cats ever scratch at your doors? It's really annoying. How do I get them to stop? Because I got one specifically, Honey. Oh my goodness, this fat fuck does not know how to show up. Because I just opened the door for her, and she acts like she doesn't know what to do. Yeah, come in, honey. You know what to do. Come on.
All right.
All right.
So,
I'm done yelling at my cat. Let's go. Let's move on.
so this reminds me of a, you know the podcast channel that I like that where they are known for doing really long stuff. I told you about that kind of inspired me to do this. They did something very similar with House of the Dragon characters, and it went on. I'm trying to see how long it was. It was a long one. They did exactly what we're doing, but with just House of the Dragon characters. It was so entertaining. It was one of their
It
best
would have
ones.
less characters though.
Yeah, but it was so super entertaining. They had big conversations about it. It was 6.5 hours long, doing the exact same thing.
Oh
with
my
Walking
God.
Dead characters.
Oh my god.
It was really good. I listened to it at work one day. Good stuff. Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next.
Let's go with an S. Let's find an S.
You want to find an S?
An S. Not an
Pretty
obvious one.
easy ones.
Not an obvious
Okay.
S.
Not an obvious. I think that he's right above, like top row.
Who?
To the right. Little further. The priest. What? You literally just passed him. What do you mean?
I didn't hear what you said. I thought you just wanted me to stop.
Priest. Him right
S,
there.
huh?
I liked him. Okay, so think about this. When we're first introduced to him, he's a coward. He's pathetic. He has no redeeming qualities. I wanted Rick to kill him as soon as he met him. But as the show went on, he took his role in the group. He took his backseat. He knew what to do, and he did it every time without fail. He fought when he needed to fight. He killed when he needed to kill. But most importantly, he stayed true to his people. He tried to protect his people. That's what he wanted.
Can I put him here?
You want him A? Okay. If you don't think he's quite
I
deserving
was
of
thinking
S,
about this. Can I move Morgan up?
to S?
Yeah. How about I move him here to start with?
Move him to top of A for now. Move him to top of A. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to him being S.
Are you okay with Gabriel behind Beth and Herschel? I think I could put
Put
Gabriel
him
here.
behind Herschel. Behind Herschel, and
Okay.
I'm okay.
That's tough for me, but I can get on board, I suppose. I don't know. I can't put him above Herschel though. I like Herschel a lot more.
I like Herschel a lot.
Cool. That was good.
And then what
Go
about
with the
his
other guy missing an
ex-wife?
eye.
Governor?
The other guy's missing an eye.
Governor?
Governor's really good.
Above. It's right. Yeah, I can commit to that.
Right in the middle of A. Right below
He was-
Daryl.
He was probably the first proper villain of the show.
Yeah, he was pretty incredible. I would say the first proper villain was Shane. Let's go with him next.
No. Shane wasn't the first proper villain. Shane was the first proper antagonist. But the villain
Okay, yeah,
was most definitely
Right.
S. I think Shane was S. I think that
I think
He's-
Shane's
he-
S too. Yeah. Yep.
he literally cemented Rick as a character.
I think he needs to remain the bottom of S though. Maybe.
He stays at the bottom of S. He was relevant when he was there, but
He
he,
was
didn't
fantastic.
He was
Shane-
really.
One of the when you're in the shower, do you just think about random stuff?
Well, when I'm in the shower, I'm usually watching videos
Okay.
or I have
I just think
music
about random
playing
stuff.
or
I was thinking about making a video, 10 best changes from the comics, 10 worst changes from the comics. The best change from the comics was making Shane a person in the show, and it was very good. Oh man! In the comics, I've been reading I have over half of what has been released of The Walking Dead Deluxe.
Already? God damn.
Yeah, so I've been finding a bunch here and there, but this last weekend I found 22.
Is that what's that with?
Huh?
What's 22? You say it like I got this memorized.
Oh, sorry, I found 22 issues this weekend,
Oh, okay. You found 22 issues. Yeah.
and they were
I mean,
all
you
$2
literally.
a piece.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, right.
Dirt cheap.
I know. Yeah, so I went to this comic book store in Everett, and so this was, I'm gonna tell a little story. It was insane. Traffic was horrible, just awful for a little bit there, and then I was like gonna go to a used bookstore, but the traffic was so horrible I just didn't want to leave. I didn't want to have to deal with it, so I was like, fine, I'll just turn off the GPS. And then I got close to the Everett exit for the comic book store, and the traffic had stopped. So I'm like, I'm so tired of driving. I just need to get off. I'll head to that comic book store, see what I can find. I was flipping through comics when I was there. Everything was really expensive. I was like, this is lame. Everything's like $8 minimum. I don't want to do this. And then before I left, I asked the guy, do you have any Walking Dead Deluxes? He's like, whatever I have is out there. I didn't find any. And then I was just wandering around looking at some sculptures, looking at some graphic novels and stuff. And then I slowly meandered my way towards the door, opened the door, stuck like my head out and my one foot out, and dude yelled at me. I was like, oh crap, he might think of stealing something. I'll just walk back in and say, what do you want? What's up? And he said, come here, I found some stuff for you. Pulled out 14 Walking Dead Deluxes, like pristine condition. I was flipping through them all. Oh no, he pulled out like 20. A couple of them I already had. So I grabbed the ones that I wanted. I did the math on my calculator. I'm like, $56. Oh, you know what? I'm doing it. I want them really bad. And then I said, $56, I'll do it. Ring me up. He run me up. It was like $28.
Dude, was he like the owner?
Yeah. So in my
oh my goodness,
asking price for new comics right now is $4. And that's what's listed on the covers. And that's what I did. That's what my calculation was. That's how much I paid for all other Walking Dead Deluxes and the other new comics that come out. $4. And it said 30, and I said, oh, thanks for the discount, man. Like, what do you mean discount? They're $2 a piece. I said, all right, whatever you say. It was incredible. I couldn't believe it.
I bet you he looked it up afterwards and was like, shit.
No, I'm sure you knew, because literally on the cover it says $3.99.
Oh, okay.
Like how back in the day the older one said 12 cents or something, like right there. Yeah. So that was fun.
Continuing that tradition.
Anyways, what started that was I was reading the first couple recently. I think Shane dies in issue 5.
That quickly?
Yeah. He dies at the camp in Atlanta before they hit the road to go to the farm.
Ooh. Then I like that
thing.
change in the show. I prefer him being at the
best
farm when
change
it
in the
happened.
comics is they
And
did the
him
same
and Herschel,
character, but they made him insane.
Him and Herschel, and then him and what
Herschel's
was the other guy?
Fantastic change. Morgan was a fantastic comic book change.
No, who was the other old guy who died right before
Otis?
Shane did? No, not Otis.
Dale. Dale was really good in the comics though.
Their dynamic was so
Yeah.
amazing. Oh my goodness. Every time they were on screen together, I felt like one of them was gonna shoot the other one.
So Dale was fantastic, but he wasn't a downgrade from the comics. I think they were different. He was a different character from the comics, but they were both fantastic.
Dale was a little pervier in the comics.
Right. But he was also he had meaning. He was deep. He was a lot like Dale. He was a lot like TV show Dale. Are you okay with Dale being above Gabriel? I am.
I am. Yep.
So that leads me to Dale's death in the comics. I forgot about this until recently when I read the issue. Was Bob's death in the show? Do you remember that?
Dale's death was Bob's death?
So
how did
in
Bob
the comics, Dale he got his leg cut off and they ate it.
Oh yeah. Really? So that was him when the cannibals and everything?
Yeah, that was Dale's death.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, did he die then though? Oh yeah, because he had the zombie bite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
I just read the issue recently.
I didn't.
And with Dale,
I did not remember that
when
at all.
Bob is like sitting by the fire and he's like starts laughing, he starts screaming, "Tainted meat, tainted meat!" Shot for shot.
That was an amazing. That was amazing.
Yeah. So Bob, I friggin' adore Bob.
I
He's
think Bob was a great
amazing.
character.
He's an
I think he
amazing
was
open and shut character. He is so
he was
positive.
human. He was
He makes
so
everyone
human.
around him better. He was capable.
He was the best
of
part of Sasha.
talking back to Rick while staying positive and not overreacting in any way. And he was extremely relatable with his alcoholism, and it was everything about him was perfect. The only thing that I don't like about Bob is that he chose Sasha. Same with Abraham. What were
that's
they
not
doing?
his fault. They were obviously going to connect
Same with
the
Sasha.
two characters.
With Abraham. Abraham would never choose
I was
Sasha.
about to say, it was
that
Sasha.
was silly.
I swear to God.
That was silly. Abraham choosing Sasha over Rosita. You'll never be able to convince me that that's a reality.
Okay, so where's Sasha? Have you put her in shit yet? Yeah, I'm good with that.
I hate her though. She's in the show a lot longer than Andrea, so that gives me more time to hate her. But Andrea is probably worse.
Oh, we forgot the doctor. We already addressed the governor and Andrea, so let's bottom row.
Andrea.
Almost third to the last, right there. Him. Yep. I want to say C. I want to say maybe closer to the top of C. I liked him when he was there. I thought he was pretty relatable as a nerdy coward.
I like him more than Beta though.
You like him more than Beta? No. I'm not going down that. Where's Beta at? Put him top of C. Yeah. Or yeah, he's not in the show long enough to, I think, warrant being in B.
Oh, but Beta is.
Yeah, he is. He's in there for a whole season, menacing everybody. Every time Beta walked into the room, there wasn't a single person who was like, I'm going to stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Every time they were like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's skedaddle.
I'll give you this one because I don't have tons to back up, but I would put him higher. But I'll put him there. I think he should go
Okay.
higher.
Otis? You briefly mentioned Otis.
Bob. Are you okay with A?
Why are you putting him in S right now?
I'm in S. Are you okay with S?
Okay, so his character, I think it's one of the most relatable characters in the show. But I think I'm more willing to put him before Gabriel. But I don't think I'd put him before Herschel or Dale.
I kind of want... I think
honestly, so with those three, I think I would interchange any of them. I would be happy with any three of those guys being moved around.
I'm fine with all three of these guys.
Not those three.
S. Oh, these three?
Dale and I'm fine with any. No. From Herschel, Bob, and Dale. Between those three, I'm good with any of them being in either of those spots.
I kind of want these two to be an S, but yeah.
I think you gotta wait. I think you gotta wait a little bit. I think we're gonna have enough S characters.
Good stuff. Okay. What's next? Abraham. We were talking about Abraham for a moment.
Oh.
Abraham's tough.
I think B.
I think he's an A, at least for me, at the very minimum.
He was really good. But he
he
better
falls
than
like
Jesus.
For me, like I'm just gonna go blindly and then we'll discuss. I think he's like God damn it, right there.
I'm gonna fight for Dale. I think Dale deserves the spot over Abraham. I think Abraham was he was great. He was an amazing character. I liked Abraham more than I liked Dale, but I think Dale was a better character than Abraham was.
If Abraham didn't for some reason go nuts for Sasha, he would be an S, I think, for me. I hate Sasha, but it just felt ridiculous. I did not believe it. It was on. I didn't buy it. They didn't convince me of that love story.
Oh my goodness, we forgot somebody from. Oh no.
Let's do Rosita next. Rosita's a tough one.
I would put. I like Rosita. I'd put her in the top of B.
In season 4, and then she's very slowly gets a little bit worse, and then season 7 plummets. She's obnoxious in season 7 on.
I believe that she's right behind Richard.
She's tough. She's tough for me. I like Eastman.
Like, yeah,
I think early Rosita is better than Eastman, but later Rosita is worse than like all of B.
but she was in the show longer, so I think we got to give her the spot.
I think I might be able to like her more than Jessie. I think that's a good spot.
She had more time to get fucked up though. I think she's better
They've
than Whit.
ruined her. Oh my goodness. In season 7,
she lived
season
too long.
7
That was
is
the thing.
almost perfect. The one thing that sucks about season 7 is Sasha, Enid, Maggie, Rosita. Those 4 girls are for some reason just out for blood, which is reasonable, but it's just not. It's weird. They're just, for some reason, no one can convince them otherwise. They must snipe Negan no matter what. Rosita is willing to shoot Negan even though she is fully aware. She should be fully aware that she won't get punished for that. And then that
Everyone
happens.
else will.
Eugene gets taken. And she was warned of that from Eugene. But she still was like, make me a bullet. Make me a bullet. Me. Oh, it bugged me so much that episode.
All right.
Also, little plot hole thing. When
Uh-huh.
Negan is lightly holding that baseball bat, and Rosita shoots it at point blank, and the bat doesn't get knocked down, it doesn't hit Negan in the head, the baseball bat. Just what?
Negan's just that muscular,
he was
obviously.
holding it like he was holding it in this picture, like with his fingertips.
Okay, if you can't deflect bullets, I don't know what you're doing, but your Jedi training is clearly lacking.
I'm not saying like the perfect aim was pretty silly, but the fact that it didn't just fall to the ground.
Well, it should have just shattered the
Couple
bat in
plot holes.
reality.
Yeah, it was dumb, for sure. Really.
But you know, the
powerful
barbed
moment.
wire really held it together.
God. All right, let's do it.
Talk
Ready?
about Enid.
I was thinking Negan.
Negan.
No, it's wait. Enid.
Clearly, he's S.
Enid is
Top row.
tough
Top
for
row.
me.
Right there.
She's
Say-
super fine. Sometimes she annoys me. Sometimes I like her. She's like fine. What
So
about
then
right?
above? Good with that.
Wait, actually, I think I like
Bottom of B. I think she's top of C.
right there.
Yeah. No, above the other guy. Above that ugly. Yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, I
right
like
there.
that too.
That's good.
She's
That's a good
okay.
spot.
Sometimes she's unlikable, but she's not as unlikable as some other people.
No, definitely
And
not.
I like her and Carl. I think her and Carl are cute.
I think that was a great match for Carl. All right. Who else do we got? Negan. You were clearly stating that Negan was going to be the goddamn S. Okay. Better than Shane.
The only reason I would put him in A is because they make him a complete weirdo in season 10 and 11.
Okay. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like it.
I do too.
But so
Really
here's
good
the thing.
intentions.
I
Really good intentions.
really
It could have been
don't-
fantastic.
don't like the fact that they made him like, oh, he's not a bad guy anymore. Like
I
that.
don't hate that. That was the purpose of the prison. Really.
no, I know.
To rehabilitate.
but-
It was no. It was
I
to
just-
punish him.
It
No.
was overdone.
It
No,
was to
it was
punish
punishment.
him.
It was supposed to be punishment.
But-
it wasn't supposed to be
but-
rehabilitation
Yes,
at
that's
all.
what Rick's point. But the whole point of not killing him in the first place, Carl's philosophy, was for after. And Morgan and Carl, they both had this idea of having this prison cell, imprisoning instead of killing, is to give them time to reflect and to rehabilitate. Carl
Yeah, but that's not
didn't
what
want
Rick was
want
doing.
people just to get killed.
That's not what Rick was
Morgan-
doing.
Believed that people could come back. They could improve. So I think it's a mixture. Because Carl's
The
influence.
reason why
I love season 8 so much because Carl's influence is what kept Negan alive, and I believe that prison cell is a perfect symbol for Morgan's character, and the fact that he built it helps too. But imprisoning Negan is what rehabilitated him. Carl kept him alive. Morgan's philosophy rehabilitated him. You said that?
I don't think he belongs at the bottom of S though.
Where do you want him?
I'd put him above Daryl. Not gonna lie.
What? Here?
No, sorry, not
Oh,
Daryl.
here.
Dwayne.
Dwight?
Is that his name? Dwight?
Yeah,
Dwayne.
Dwight. What are you talking about? I
I
think his name is Dwayne. That's Morgan's son's
Dwayne?
name, by the way.
Is that Morgan's son's name?
Mhm.
That's a stupid name.
Yeah,
I like that spot.
I'm
What
fine
do you
with being
think?
in there. I think like season 10 and 11, super good intentions. I really like him and Judith's relationship for the most part. I just think they did not stick the landing with him. In the comics, it was perfect. He had his whole hero arc, and then he left. He went into the woods, and we never saw him again. Instead, they did a freaking spin-off show, and that's just a horrible idea. With Maggie,
They
no
like
less.
money.
I hate that idea. That's what everyone says, but again, I really doubt this stuff is making money.
I feel like you're not really realizing quite how many people watch this show. Also, it's not really. It's
Think
it's
when
for
the
the
show is
streaming
going on,
services.
think about
They
like
have
seasons.
to put content out for their streaming services, and this this series is the only consistent
Dude,
thing that they have.
Streaming services don't make money. Period. There's no money.
They make a little bit of money,
No,
but yeah,
there's
but
not.
you lose money if you don't put anything.
These streaming services are struggling to break even. The only ones that are doing it sometimes, the only ones that are breaking even some quarters and making a smidget of profit some quarters are HBO and Netflix. Everyone else has been in the red for a long time.
Yeah, Disney's about to fix that with Hulu and
Oh,
Disney Plus
oh,
combining.
that'll
though.
solve everything. That's no Disney is
No,
is
it'll make it. a lot
Oh,
of
it'll
their
be
bosses
red
stuff.
to murky red. They're hopeless.
Slightly orange.
Mhm.
All
No,
right,
it's
all right.
hopeless.
So from second row, that prison guy,
This
the
guy?
beard and mustache, the like, serial killer that didn't end up being the serial killer because
Right.
there was no serial
Who's-
killer. You see, second row, towards the middle.
Oh, I like him.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
cool.
So no, we're gonna speed run everybody to the right of him.
Where was he?
Every single character to the right of him, we're speed running. Now that one character to the left of him.
Are you wanting to go to bed or something?
No. But look at all these characters.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
of these
yeah.
characters
Okay.
don't. They're,
I don't dislike Otis, but he's not. I mean, obviously, he was unlikable.
that's Carol's beat. That's Carol's
Wife beater.
beater.
Let's put him.
Straight
I
to
don't-
S.
I don't know. He's not. Yeah, morally he's shit, but as a character, he did his job. It's
Bottom of C. I'm good with him above Alpha because
well,
he
he
was a
doesn't
better.
openly annoy me. Right
I
there.
put him right below the lawyer. I liked
He
him
doesn't
more than
openly
I
annoy
liked
me.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he was a more compelling character
Yes.
than the other
Okay.
dudes.
All right. What's next?
All
I
right.
like her.
Who's
She's cool.
that?
She's the archery.
She
girl
was from the Kingdom.
Yeah, she's cool.
Bottom of B. I'm good. No, above
Above Beta.
Beta.
I think he's way more interesting than her.
She was
She's not.
quiet.
She's not unlikable at all.
I liked her role. She was good for what she was meant for.
Okay.
Was
this guy,
it
he's
the
great.
doctor that kidnapped?
He's the Hilltop Doctor. He's cool. Oh, I didn't
No.
put Sanctuary's doctor. His brother. That's okay though.
He got killed like pretty quickly, so it's fine.
I like him. He's very.
think
he's good.
bottom
I
of
want
C.
to put him like right.
No, he's not. So he's a nice guy, but he doesn't do anything, man. He does not do anything in the show. I don't think he
he's more
deserves to
likable
be
than
in
her,
B.
though.
No, it's not about just being likable. It's how great was he in the show? He didn't do anything in the show. Not a single. Tell me, besides giving medicine to what's her name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Besides giving medicine to Maggie, what did he do? He got kidnapped. That
Did
was
he
it.
die?
He was just a plot device. I don't know, but he was locked up with the saviors. Like after that, he became pretty
I
irrelevant.
think he's
so-
better than Beta though.
No.
Come on.
No. You put them two in a room, you're gonna know that Beta's there. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know why
Put him
you
with the-
Beta so much. He's so
No, stick him towards the bottom of C. I really don't think he's
Hang
that
on a
relevant
minute.
of a character.
slow. Okay, yeah. I was about to say I like this dude better than the Doctor.
Yep. I like Luke more than I'm like Sherry more than him.
That's as far as we can go. I think. I think that's good.
Okay, I'm fine with that then. You
Sure.
really like that doctor, the cop?
He just wasn't
A
openly
stupid.
unlikable.
She was a stupid
She
villain.
was
She was a
unlikable, but
stupid
she
villain.
was entertaining.
No,
I
but she was a
really-
dumb villain.
Oh, I thought she
There
was
was
fine.
there was. I'm good with above the doctor. Yeah, I'm good with that. Around there.
Okay.
Yeah, you think that's a fine spot?
Yep. Her. Yeah.
I actually liked her. I liked her
I'll
more
let
than the
you choose
lawyer.
then, because I don't really know about what I think about her.
Okay. I like it when like the women are goddamn menaces to society. Yeah, right under the cop. She wasn't quite
I
as
think that
big
whole
of a.
women just being stone cold murderers, it's a trope that's dying. I'm kind of tired of it.
It is a trope, but
I'm
there's a reason why it's a
it's
trope. It's
successful at
because
times, but-
men like women that can break them.
I'm getting tired of it though. I'm so sick of it.
Okay. Well, let's see. I don't even know who this next character is. So you
She's the governor's love interest in season 4.
straight to D. I have no idea who that is.
I'll
Irrelevant
choose
to the story completely.
then.
She got.
wasn't annoying.
What is it? No, she killed the governor, didn't she?
No, Michonne killed the governor. Oh no,
But
she shot him in the head though.
She shot him. She shot him in the head. She
Yeah.
did something. Yeah, no, I put her above the cop. No, maybe even above Sherry.
I like the cop.
She
better than
she
her.
stood up. She stood up to the governor, man. She straight up. She turned around and she said, "Fuck that dude," and killed him.
Oh my god,
Really?
is Tara? Oh, there's Tara. Okay. Um,
Okay. Anywhere in there, I'm good with. Honestly, anywhere in there.
the cop is more interesting. I thought she was kind of interesting.
The cop was more interesting for sure.
It's hard to listen to her reasoning and stuff, but it's like it irks you, and it's
understandable. Like some people get put in a
she's
desperate
nuts.
situation.
She is kind of nuts, and that's kind of part of her thing.
Yep.
I
Evil
like
Rick.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about these two girls from season 3 and 4, or 4.
Look at the pretty flowers.
So this is tough for me. They're annoying, but they're not pointless.
They're really good. I think
They're a little annoying, but they're not
Um,
pointless. I think I like them more
I
than
think
Alpha.
Below
I
Carol.
think I like them more than Army Man. I
And
like them
it's-
more.
No. You don't think they belong right next to Carol? I think that they're as relevant as Enid was. They were as relevant as Enid and Henry. They
Okay, how about
cemented
right
Carol's character.
Here, but she's better. So there.
What? No, I like the crazy one more.
She was so weird.
Okay, you know what? I'll call it even. I think both of them.
They're a package deal. Let's get the other little chick out of the
deal.
way. She was just super weak. Could not grow up with the times. Played in the mud till she died.
Oh, they give
At
her the
least
D.
these girls were confronting the reality that they lived in. This one did not, at all.
She was also like 5, so I'm not gonna blame her too much for
They
that.
could have though. The thing is, they could have
No,
worked
dude.
with that.
Dude,
They could have done something.
if you see a 5-year-old, they're not listening to anything anybody says. It doesn't matter. That was the mom's fault. She was down in the mud by herself.
Let's put her next to the mud. Let's put her next to the. No, well, right there.
No. I like the dad more. I like the wife beat. Yep. Bam. I'm good with
She might
that.
be better than him.
No,
too.
she didn't do anything though. She didn't do. She played chess. She did
But
play
she's
chess.
not-
Okay,
She's
I'm good.
not
I'm good with that.
Princess either. C is a good place for nobodies.
It's a good place for nobodies. D is when we start
D
getting
is
to
when
the
it's
nobodies
somewhat
we don't like.
obnoxious, but not Sasha.
Obnoxious. Okay, who's that?
This is the doctor from the hospital, and I liked him more than her. I liked him quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think it's perfect actually. Martinez, he was cool. I liked him.
I like Martinez.
I liked him quite a bit. I might even want to put him in B. He was cool. He really came to his own at that
Beta.
tank community,
Little
and then
beta.
Governor just destroyed him, and it was
Great.
so uncalled for. I kind of want to put him even like here. I like him. I think
Love
he was
Simon.
cool. What's
Who's
that?
that? That was character next one.
Gavin?
That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I like him a little bit less than Gavin. All right. Oh, what's this guy's name?
Morales. He was so cool
That
in
was
that
great.
episode.
That was amazing. That was perfect.
one of the
That was,
coolest cameos. Period. Like in pop culture. Out of
I
nowhere
think he
cameos.
goes bottom of A. Bottom
Oh,
of A. I think it was that impactful.
it was really cool. It was
Where Rick literally started from to where he had gotten.
Ooh,
It was
ooh.
amazing.
But he's
So-
not better than Simon and Richard though.
Dude, I don't know. I felt the impact.
He
of,
was
like,
so
what,
good in that episode.
That was.
If
Okay,
he's going
okay, maybe
A,
maybe the
I think
shock factor was
these,
really what
I
did
think
it for me.
these three need to go in A then. If he's gonna be in A. I don't know. That's tough. It was
Right.
really cool.
All three of those characters deserve to be an A. With everyone we have up there,
Yeah.
pull those guys up. Yeah.
And then let's reorganize A for a little bit. Okay.
Okay. So
I
those top four guys, I think we're pretty solid on them being there.
yeah. I even kinda
Abraham,
wanna throw Abraham in
Gabriel.
there too,
I like.
but I can stick with just these four. Maybe even being S's.
So what I'm thinking is those top four. I mean, I'm pretty sure Morgan's the best out of them, and then those other three are pretty interchangeable. I think Abraham's
Herschel
the
and
bottom
Morgan
of
are
the five.
pretty equal for me. I don't know. Herschel in season 4 really speaks to me.
They're all so close, man. They're all so close. They're amazing.
I do
So-
think Morales might be cooler than Eastman.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. I definitely felt his
It was
presence
just
more.
so good.
It was, oh, dude, I can't believe that episode. It blew me away.
It was fantastic. Yeah. Okay. One more here, and then we'll do the prison guy. So both prison
I
guys.
don't want to put Simon above Henry though, or not Henry. Henry's brother,
Benjamin. I like Benjamin
Benjamin.
so
I kind of like Simon.
No,
we'll keep him there
Benjamin's
then.
cooler. Benjamin was going to be like the new King Ezekiel. He had so much potential, and then they snipped it for the sake of
Ripped
character
away.
development, and it was so impactful. The reason he died, I mean, him dying is what made the kingdom join the cause. Is how I see it.
Yep. He was
100%.
he was definitely the tipping point.
Can I put him above Jesus? I mean,
No,
Oh,
Jesus.
come on.
I like Jesus more. I like Jesus more. He's more impactful to the story.
Governor, Beth, Daryl. Yeah, Governor's there. I like Governor more than Gabriel though.
Then move the governor up. I'm fine with the governor going up. I don't. He could be better than Daryl and Beth. He could be better than Gabriel too. Yeah,
No.
let's put the two. What is it? Difficult of seeing people next to each other.
Are the gays still next to each other? They are.
Good.
Oh, let's go. Let's do the lesbians next.
Ooh, okay.
See if they go next to each other. I really liked
But
her.
I don't think I think that it was her character, but I didn't hate the
Oh
character
my
itself.
god, there's so many lesbians. There's 5.
Well, they can't match him up with the guys. I mean, come on, those
There's
love
5
interests.
lesbian characters. That's weird. It's a ton.
Yeah.
That's just dumb. Come on.
Okay, where do you want to put her though?
Which one is 5? I like her.
Her.
Her story was super interesting.
I think I'd be good with her being in B.
Me too.
I'm still so mad about Carol. I'm so mad about Carol.
I like her better than Lydia, I think.
Forgot one person at that bottom, the very last guy.
This guy.
Prison, yeah,
He was-
prisoner
he was
number.
He was
He was the nice one, wasn't he? He
So-
was the nice one, and then
yeah,
he got
here's something
killed.
about these two guys. When I forgot the other prisoners. I had these two are the main ones. When that one prisoner was like trying to kill Rick, this
Yep.
dude like cried, "Please don't kill me! Please don't kill me!" This dude said, "Do what you gotta do, man." And then, but he turned out being good. They both were super good. This dude was just like unconditionally good and likable. This dude was just good-hearted, but wasn't a baby either.
Hard. He was
Yeah.
hard.
So
But
both likable.
I think both of them go to top of C or bottom of B.
How about right here?
I low key, I like the mustache dude a little bit more. I want it. No.
this guy.
No.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
like this guy more, I think. No, this guy was funny.
He was hitting on Carol.
Yeah.
He was hitting on Carol, dude.
Wow,
That
this
was
is
hella funny.
interesting. You got the short hair.
I've seen some of you. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh,
You got the short hair. Okay, lesbians.
where's the next one?
All right, this lesbian. Okay, she was pretty good. She got a little bit annoying from time to time, but for the most part, she was really interesting.
I'm not willing to go higher than C with her. I really think she belongs towards. I didn't like her all that much. What about top of C? I guess.
Judith is so boring. Can we put Judith somewhere at upper C?
Yeah, let's put her right below the two prisoners.
Oh man, I don't know. That's
She's
brutal.
more relevant than that.
There,
Okay.
below him,
One up, but I think she moves one up.
fine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, lesbians. I keep getting distracted. Where's the next lesbian? There's one. She was hilarious. So you're saying
Her
you got a
death-
fat
her
chick in
death
charge of
was-
rations?
We're practically starving.
By practically,
You mean not at all?
Not really. Whatever. I don't know. She was.
That was
she
so
was fine.
savage.
She was kind of funny. Let's put her somewhere up here, I guess. Right there.
Good with that spot right there.
Right
Yep.
there, maybe. Where's she going between Luke?
No, Luke. I think Luke moves up two more spots.
Oh, what? We're in the middle. I don't know.
Okay.
C is irrelevant for order at times.
Yeah.
Where Beta
I mean,
go?
we're
Oh my god,
think we got
Beta's
it
in
pretty
B. I
good.
keep forgetting about that. That's so stupid.
B, baby. Dude, I'm not kidding you when I say like every time he was on the screen, I felt it.
Oh my god. Carol and Beta
Okay.
need to be lower. It's hilarious.
I swear to
Are there any
God.
more lesbians? I don't think so. I think we got them all. Are they next to each other? Let's see. No.
You forget your favorite character, the shower kid
Shower Kid. Talking about.
that died in the prison shower.
Oh, I did forget about him. Why is he my favorite character?
Did you really like him? I feel like
I
we had
don't-
a whole
no, I
conversation where
don't-
you went over how you really like that character.
Not really.
I swear.
Oh, I didn't put him in here. I don't see him in there. I wouldn't have done that.
Let's see, who do we want to go over
Dude,
next?
there's some serious main characters left.
We've left quite a few. I think it was pretty good. Okay, let's get that one dude with the cap off right here. He's in the top row to the right side. He was from the first season. He died like immediately.
Oh,
He
Jim.
might have been like
He was
Jim
the
might
first
have
death.
been like the first
Second death.
3 to die. Was he the
Amy-
first?
It was
or
Amy
second?
then Jim.
Get him. He was pretty irrelevant, dude. I'd say like D. He didn't do anything.
D, he wasn't annoying though. That's where annoying people go.
He went. Okay, bottom. No, not bottom of C. Yeah, right there. That's good. Because he had like the mental breakdown and everything where he was
Yeah, that
trying
was
to dig the
interesting.
graves for everyone. That was interesting. I liked it.
Okay.
Who's that chick who's crying or whatever? Your mouse is right up below her. Nope. To the right. Yeah, right there. Nope. Back a little bit. One more.
Oh,
Yep.
Jackie. She died at the CDC. The black chick who died
Oh.
at CDC with Jenner.
Yep.
These guys died together.
Oh, him. He has
was
to
cool.
go.
Yeah, he was cool.
I think
B?
A.
B. He was a coward.
He was more interesting than
Rosita-
Gavin.
Oh, he's top of B at least. Let's start with
Top,
that. Top of B.
top of B, top of B. I'm good with that right there. That's perfect.
Jackie,
As
I
for
didn't dislike
her
Jackie. I'm
bottom,
fine
C,
with
like
Tara was kind of annoying, so I'm good with like right there.
do anything. She literally did zero. She didn't give any advice. She didn't talk. Like, if you want her in B, you can have her, but I think she's C.
How about
I think yeah.
never mind. I kind of want to put Tara lower now.
Tara, where?
Lower. Nah,
Tara closer to the cop. I'm fine with that.
I want Tara to go lower on the list, maybe.
Like
I don't
D?
No, just lower on C.
Yeah, that's what I said. Next to the cop.
But she's so important.
Maybe above Sherry.
She's so important, though. I think I want to move
I
her
mean, kind
down
of.
a couple. Right there. Maybe even right here. Right there.
Her greatest moment was just Negan.
Yeah. Tara. She's not better. She's better than Luke, though.
Better than Luke. Keep her. I kind of like the other prisoners more, but it's
I
fine.
struggle with Judith. I don't know. I don't care about Judith.
I like Judith. I think it's a cool enough concept, and yeah, they don't use her that much, but at the same time, I mean, she's a child.
In season 10, 11, and 9, 10, 11, they could have made her the main character, extremely impactful. They could have done that. She should have been the main
But
character.
they
I think.
didn't.
I mean, I hate the time jump, but since they did a huge time jump, they needed to just do that. She needed to be a perfect culmination of Michonne and Rick, and be the main character. I wouldn't have really liked it, but that's what they should have done.
Yeah, once Carl was gone, they should have made her a bigger thing.
The show died after season 8. I mean, season 9. It's got like bits and pieces that are cool, but it was dead after season 8. That's the show.
We didn't get Otis up there.
Otis.
He was pretty cool.
He sacrificed himself, and he was very willing to admit his mistakes. He was better than
cop. I think above the doctor. I think right around there. I think that's a good spot for him. If you want to put him a couple higher, I'm good with that. But I like him around that area. It's right there.
Okay. Let's get her out of the way. She was kind of annoying.
What, from the
She's
ocean
Amy.
side
She was
or
the first death in the show.
Oh.
Andrea's
sticker
sister.
and bottom of C.
How about right?
No, I like the wife beater more. I'm saying that a lot.
It's just we got all the season 1 people teamed up right now. The
we
soldier's a little more likable. How about right there?
Good with that right there.
Okay.
I'm getting sick of looking at.
Here's one I want to talk about. I loved Noah. He was a lot like
my
Benjamin.
boy.
A lot like Benjamin, where he should not have died. He was
Top of B.
Yeah, I think like right there.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that right there. Keep him there. Keep him there.
He was great. He needed to survive longer.
I wish he did. It literally would have made the story so much better. But
like Benjamin's death had an impact. His didn't. Well, it made Glenn. It put Glenn down a path of a little bit of a depression, and it made him hate Nicholas. It had some impact, not as huge of an impact as Benjamin, but it had a impact, I guess. Yeah, these two.
Then let's talk
I've
about
felt
the
this way
asshole
for a
who
while.
killed him.
Yeah, Nicholas. So dislikable, but impactful. Not super annoying unless he's supposed to be. Like, these people annoy me because they're not supposed to annoy you, but they do.
They're supposed to be entertaining, but
This
or
dude is
good
supposed
or
to annoy.
whatever. But yep. So, I think below
right there, like he's very similar to this chick.
Yes.
They have similar roles.
I think that's very good.
But he's got a little bit of redemption-ish at times. He tries to become better. She just tries to make things right with Beth, and that's about it. He tries to like improve on himself by taking Glenn's advice.
But he gave up.
He gave up, but that's not Glenn's fault. That was a terrifying situation. Most people would have probably done that.
Maybe. I can see your point there.
Short tangent. Glenn surviving that was such a huge plot hole. And such taking advantage of our ignorance. I mean, Glenn not getting eaten to death because Nicholas was on top of him. I don't buy it for a second.
That doesn't make any sense.
Not
Like,
for one
okay,
second. He had
so his
legs and
arms,
arms were
none of his
exposed.
arms,
No.
legs, yeah. None
So
of it?
dumb.
Come on.
But whatever.
And just the pure weight. The pure weight. Have you ever had somebody lay on you?
Right.
Now put
like 3
10 more
people
bodies
is
on
too
top
much.
of that.
Yeah. No.
You can't crawl out of that. You're not
Just-
moving.
They were
The hell?
taking advantage of it. It was silly.
It was promotional. That's all it was. It was all promotional.
Stuff. It was It was dumb. Okay. Let's get a nobody.
All right.
Since we just didn't know.
Oceanside. Was that the daughter?
Yeah, like the one who was like at the beginning of Oceanside wanting not to kill Tara because they just didn't want to kill people anymore. She
Like,
was
let's
fine.
go kill Negan. I think
I think like
right around the lawyer section.
lower than all these people.
I disliked her.
You disliked her. I can be on board with that. I don't know if I want to put her above the lawyer. I mean below the lawyer though.
Okay, then right above the lawyer, I'm good with that spot. I'm still surprised about the doctor bit.
This guy.
Yeah,
She was kind of annoying
Yeah,
though. I don't know.
I like that a little more. No, but I liked her.
She got better in season 11, I guess. Dude, Sasha bothers me more.
Last row, man. We're on
Sasha-
our last row.
Sasha bothers me more than this girl. All these people bother me on an emotional level more than this person. I just don't care about her. Maybe she should
Put
go
her to the bottom
D.
of D.
Yeah.
I think she's a bad character, but I don't think she was an annoying character.
Can I put this person at the bottom of D?
No,
No.
I liked her. I liked her. Don't do me like that. Okay, I'm good with that.
She wasn't openly annoying like these 3 were. Well, oh, sorry, I keep moving Shaw. Where do you want Shaw? Just tell me where to put her. I hate her.
Shaw.
I would put her in shit. That's where I want her to go.
Put her above the politician.
Oh, man.
Nice spot for her right there.
Do you want to know where I would put her?
Right into shit.
That's where she should go for me. That's
She wasn't that bad.
she was horrible.
Okay, our last row, man. Who do you want to take out first? Or do we
Let's
want to
rid
get
of
one
any
more of those?
nobodies. Any nobodies. at this row.
Oceanside for second girl
That's a rot.
right there.
She's a savior. She's the one who shot her in the face. She was a good lieutenant. She was
a background character, more or less.
She
If
was
you want to
one
put her
the
bottom of
saviors.
C.
She was like equivalent in power with like Simon.
Oh, I know
Gaddis.
she was, but she did less than them.
Yeah, let's go
She
with
did less than all of them. I'm good with that. No, above the cop. I'd say above the
What?
cop. Shot her in the eye.
Yeah, she was alright. She's kind of
Right there.
Alright, any more nobodies? This guy's a nobody-ish. He was the guy, the likable savior who ended up dating Enid. I thought he was really
Yeah, the
likable. I
gunsmith.
kind of want to put him in like B. I like him quite a bit.
The metalsmith.
I kind of like him more than these people. Like maybe even more than Martinez. I don't know. Like right here maybe. What do you think? Where do you like?
Martinez, and I'm good with that.
Right here?
Yep.
Right next to Enid. Look at that.
Right, perfect. Exactly where they belong.
But I like him so much
You
more.
need
than
more.
Enid. Bam! I don't care. He's fine there.
Kind of like classic boring.
Before we keep going, do any of these C's need to be in B, and do any of these B's need to be in C?
Okay, let's go through B's. Any of them need to move down?
No.
Her maybe.
Who? Lydia?
No,
I like Lydia.
No.
Oh, her?
the one next to her. Yeah, her.
Oh, I liked her story. What about?
Okay,
one of
okay.
those? One of those.
If you want to move her down a little, yeah, I'm good with that.
Are these people B's?
They were super important to the
Okay,
story. I
okay.
think
They were
and
so
they were
annoying.
super relevant. They were just kids. I think that was it. They're just them being
What
kids.
about
Maybe him. If you want to be the top of B, I'd be fine with putting him
him
towards
right
the
there?
top of B.
You want him to go higher?
Oh no! I'm sorry, top of C. That's what I meant. Top of
Oh,
C.
I
If
like
you
him a
wanted
little
to
more
put
than
him towards
that.
the top of C. Okay. What about the Archer?
Yeah, I don't know. She's pretty
Likeable.
equivalent with some of these C people. Top of C?
Right below Terra.
Yeah, because I think
Somewhere
I like
around
her
there.
more than I like this person a little more than Judith and Archer though.
Above the Judith and Archer.
Right there.
I'm good with that. Yep.
So do any of these C's need to go into B?
No, none of those C's need to go into B.
The only
It would
one
be
I would
somebody
do
at-
is
towards the
Sherry.
top.
Maybe. Nah, I don't know.
Nah, get Sherry out of here.
Fine. Fine. Any more nobody? Okay, the closest thing to a nobody at this point would be like Sadiq.
Child. The kid to the right.
Oh, Sophia.
Kind of in Sophia, yes. She was relevant. Stupid character, but she did what she needed. I think you put her right below the soldier or right above her daddy.
Oof. I kind of want to put her a little higher than that. You know what? Sorry, I'm thinking
Above-
about comic
no.
book Sophia now. It's hard not. Sophia survives the comics. It's hard for me not to think.
Oh
about her.
yeah, don't get it mixed.
It's
Don't get it
difficult.
twisted.
It's difficult. I kind of want to put her above these other season 1 people.
Put her next to the fat
Right.
chick.
The fat chick. Way up here.
She was relevant to the
yeah,
story,
for
dude.
sure.
That whole second season was
she
basically
even-
trying to find her,
Is she
wasn't
even
it?
better than the fat chick?
Yeah, I'd say she might be. No,
So,
no.
Me and my brothers, because her and Denise get introduced at the same time, we called them Chonk and Chonk 2. We still call them that.
Chunk and Chunk evolved.
Oh my god, it's almost 11.
Another irrelevant character. Yeah, I know.
I want to finish this without rushing it though. It's fun.
So who's the black guy?
This guy?
No. That he's Indian or no, towards the middle.
Heath, right? I like Heath.
Yeah.
It's such a letdown that they just abandoned his character. They never brought him back. He got lost after that 2-week run with Terra. They like
yeah. What
led
happened
him
to
on.
that? I tried to.
Yeah, they say that he got abducted by Jadis and was traded to the CRM. But that's just like a little, executive producer just threw that out there in an interview once, pretty much, sort of thing.
But they just got rid of the
The
character.
real
without
answer
really
is they just
addressing the story.
abandoned that storyline, which is such a
Okay.
letdown. That's like the only time they ever did that. It's such a
Stick
letdown.
him top of
I like
C.
him quite a bit. I
Next to
liked him-
Terra. I'm good with him being next to Terra.
I like him
that
more
whole
than
adventure
Terra.
felt like a C-list adventure.
I like him a
Okay,
little
who's
more
the
than
chick
like.
who was next to him?
I kind of like him as a B. I don't know.
I want to put him at the bottom of B. I'm good with that, but I think he
I like
probably is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jadis.
Oh, that's trash.
Yeah,
No,
Jadis,
she's relevant.
She was very good at the start. The Ones Who Live is fresh in my head, and it was horrible. I hate her so much.
I think she goes into B. I think she
B.
belongs above Martinez.
Oh, way up there, huh? Oh, she was
Yeah,
weird.
I think she's that important of a character. I think above Martinez is a good spot for her.
I wanna
Anywhere in
put
there,
her
I'd be
below
fine with.
Martinez because she was so annoying.
Yeah, but she was annoying for. I think she was supposed to be that way. I think she was supposed to push our buttons a little bit.
You win. Okay. You win. You win.
Okay. Any other? Okay.
Sadiq.
Okay.
Sadiq is
Sadiq.
interesting. He's a doctor.
He became interesting, but he also.
He was teamed up with Carl.
Carl.
He convinced Carl to go on his little not killing arc.
Anything below.
He's likable. I think
Carol.
he's a B.
Stick him in B. I'm good with that.
I like him more than Enid. I like him more than this guy. I like him more than.
I haven't
Martinez.
rewatched those seasons a whole lot, so I don't remember a whole lot of what he does
I think he
besides
should go right
the
here.
Carl. But
I think Gavin
Okay.
is way more interesting to watch, and I think he's not nearly as. I think he's more likable than Jadis.
Okay,
He's really
I'm good
likable.
with that then.
All right, who else is unknowable? Deanna. I really like Deanna. She was
She was good.
capable. She was aware of
agree.
her strengths. She was aware of her
No,
weaknesses.
I want her an A. I want her at the bottom of A.
A? Yeah, I can do that.
I think, yeah. And then what about her son?
Yeah, he's interesting. He was a type of unlikable that I enjoyed watching. Like some people like, what's
Do you have
one?
him twice?
Who are we? Like her. We're supposed to not like her, and we don't like her.
David, do you have him in there twice? Look at the third person from the right.
Oh, that's Terminus guy, the cannibal.
Same basic white dude.
So this is how I feel about Spencer. Like the cop lady, you're supposed to dislike her, and you do. You're supposed to
Hello?
dislike Spencer, but I kind of like Spencer. What do you think?
I
I want to put
think
him like.
Spencer was good for what he was needed for.
I
I
think I wanna
like
put him,
the
like,
character.
right here.
Below Tara is good.
Or above Terra, or below Terra, or
I want him below.
below Terra? Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. I like him. I like him there. All right. Who else? Let's get. I love him. He's hilarious. I mean, he's not like an annoying, like a pointless comic relief. Like he's actually like a comic relief that.
I think he's right behind the governor for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I think he's
like
pretty
Beth
close
more.
to Beth.
I like Beth more.
Okay, then we'll stick Beth.
I think Daryl's better too, though.
Daryl
And
is
Aaron's
better. That's where I'll draw the line. If you want to put him next
What?
to Aaron, I'm good.
But
Either side.
Benjamin, though. Ooh, can I put Benjamin
No,
higher?
Benjamin. No, he was better than Benjamin.
What? No, Benjamin was.
His relationship with Ezekiel was top tier.
I 100% agree. I just, on a separate note almost, I really just want the Benjamin higher than some of these people.
You just really committed to Benjamin.
Benjamin's great. I think he should go next to Daryl and Aaron.
Do that. Move Benjamin closer to Daryl, and
Can I put him like right
then
here?
move. You like Aaron that much, huh?
I like Aaron a lot. He's cool.
Okay, no, Gritty Aaron was really cool. Okay, I'm good with that spot.
Okay.
All right. Do we go with Tyrone? Oh no, you want to go with Cannibal? Yeah, let's get Cannibal out of here.
He was good.
He was a good villain.
He's a B. Good villain. I think he's better than.
No, not better than Rosita.
It's just Rosita
Not better
becomes
than
unlikable.
Carol.
Oh my god. Carol's
Carol.
such a friggin' outlier in there.
belongs
I
in
think
S.
I like him better. I think I like him better than Lydia though.
Okay. Then I'm good with that spot right there.
Gregory's interesting. He's a
Gregory
fun guy.
was good.
He's a fun character to
Okay,
watch.
put him in. I think you stick Gregory in bottom of A. I think he belongs
Bottom
around there.
A?
He was a really good character. Like the whole time he was around. Maybe top of B, bottom of A. That's where I think he belongs in the area.
A. I get. That's a tough one.
Just okay, think about this. Every time he had an interaction with another character, it was important or it was interesting.
Yes, it was. Gregory. You know what's? I made me start thinking about Maggie, and I kind of struggle with Maggie. I want her to be an A. She deserves to be an A. But
I think she belongs right around the governor in A.
I just season 9, 10, and 11. I just don't like her anymore. I want to like her so bad.
Okay,
But in those later
but you
seasons,
have to
she's just an
think.
unlikable bitch.
She has 8 good seasons.
Yeah,
Or
I know. Yes,
7 good
you're
seasons,
right.
and
You're
then
right. You're right.
3 bad.
I need to
think
just
we-
discount those seasons. Yeah, she gets. I'll try and just think about 1 through 8. She's pretty incredible. I think she's. You want her up here?
I think
Yeah.
she belongs around there.
I
Wherever
think
you want to
Aaron's
put her in that
better.
area.
I think Governor's. That's and you know what? Yeah, I'm okay with this area. Tell me where to put her. Where do you want?
I'm good with that. Right there. Right there. I like her a lot.
She changes for me throughout the show quite a bit. Because she even kind of annoys me in season 7 a little bit. Not really in season 8 though. When during the full-on war. I think I like her. I think I like
I'm
her
good
more
with
than
that
Gabe.
area. Really?
Tell me what to do between Gabe and Maggie.
I think I like her a little more than Abraham.
That's getting tough. I need to give
And
Maggie a
she's
lot of thought.
slightly better looking than Abraham as well. So you know.
Dude, I have a poster of her on my wall right in front of me.
Oh, that's right.
Season 3 Maggie.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Okay.
who's next? We got
T-Dog.
Reese.
I like T-Dog a lot, man.
I think he belongs in B at the very
T-Dog
least.
is just like Benjamin and Noah. Undeserved death. He needed to live longer.
No, but his was good. I liked it. It was because you have to remember those beginning seasons. They really had to cement the whole death being a possibility. So.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That is what drew me into the show. Like you could just lose people at any moment, and then at some point it became structured. Like you lose characters at mid-season finales and season finales, and it was predictable.
Yep.
And then in the final seasons, they just stopped killing characters. They wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They just didn't do it at all.
And then they 100% abandoned it when they made spin-off shows titled with the characters. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. The Daryl show. Guys, do you not know why your show was popular? Come on.
The fact that we thought Daryl could die.
So what's funny is, watching the show live, obviously there were lots of characters I never want. Like, I really hope they don't kill Glenn, but I know they could. I hope they don't kill Daryl, but I know they could. I was never super attached to Carol. I was expecting her to die at any point. I would never have been surprised if they killed her. It just never happened. It was so weird. I mean, it's because she was kind of weak-ish in the first couple of seasons, and she was coming into her own in season like 3 and 4, and I totally would have seen it if they just killed her, but it never happened, which is fine. It just threw me off.
No, by season 3, she was pretty much cemented as one of my favorites.
That's fine. What's weird is I really thought they were gonna kill her. It's weird that they never did that.
I'm glad they didn't. If you started me from the beginning and you were like, which characters do you want to have live? She would have been one of those characters I would have wanted to live to the end.
What I mean is, she's one of the characters I never would have predicted would survive.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. It was unexpected,
including
for sure.
like season 3, 4, 5. Like I thought it was gonna happen. I kept waiting for it to happen. I just thought it was. It was weird. Every season, like watching the show live, I was like, "Oh, Carol's still here." I really thought she was gonna bite the dust at some point. Interesting. Okay, Tyrese. I hate him. He's other than Andrea, the biggest downgrade from the comics.
What?
He was such a baby, so annoying. Never was.
But you have to remember this. He grew up with Sasha, so he really he had his whole life against him from the start.
I want to put him at the bottom of C. I hate him in the show. Every time he speaks.
Yeah, bottom of C I'm good with. I liked him with the hammer, but
he had like 1 or 2 good scenes, but other than that, he was. I can't help but think about the comic book Tyrese. They're different people.
Okay, but his ending, him and
good.
Carol.
That was a cool death.
Oh, that was great.
Cool
that was great. That was a very actually with that alone, I think I might need him to be a bit higher in C.
Let's put him. So many nobodies.
There are a lot.
Like him.
I think he goes above the Doctor. I think he goes near Luke.
Oof, I don't know, man.
I think he goes right under Luke. Dude,
what?
The end of his story was like
That's
amazing.
True, but he annoyed me.
Dude, I was waiting for
people.
I was waiting for him to kill Carol. I thought he was gonna do it. I thought for sure he was gonna do it.
Somewhere down here.
Okay, I can accept that. Anywhere in there.
Here? I didn't like him. He was such a baby. He never was manly.
All right, man. Not to wrap this up, but my headphones are starting to die here. Pretty.
Okay.
I'm
some of
I'm
these are
adding
gonna
this.
get pretty easy. Let's do a hard one first.
Okay.
Michonne, I struggle with Michonne. I think she's good.
I think A. I think A
A.
underneath the governor or underneath. No, maybe around Jesus. I'd be okay with her around Jesus.
I just need to not think
I
about
liked
season
her.
9,
I
10,
thought she was
11.
cool.
I think in season 7, she becomes a little weird with her sniper rifle thing, and she's just kind of struggle. I don't like Roshone very much.
Mhm.
I think it's just the chemistry isn't really there for me. So, but I need to think about seasons 3, 4, 5, 6. She's really good in those seasons.
I think she's right below Daryl. I think that's where she belongs. Right below
Yeah,
Daryl.
below Daryl, I can. Yeah, I can do that. She might be better than Beth though.
No, I
Put
like
her
Beth.
higher than Daryl.
Character. Okay.
No, I can't do it. Daryl's cool. I'll put her there. You
Above
like her there?
Aaron for sure, though.
Okay.
Yep.
Merle.
Oh,
like Merle. I like
I wanna,
Merle.
I wanna say towards the top of A,
Yeah,
dude. Like
I
he
think-
was so
I
cool.
don't think he's better than Michonne. I think he's better than Aaron though.
Okay, yeah, that's
They
a great
both
spot.
they both have the same hands, so that's fun. All right. Eugene. He's an A.
He is A. I
He's one
think
of the
he
only
goes.
characters that gets better throughout the show consistently. He's a lot like Gabe. He's a lot like Gabriel. Very, very similar character arcs. I
Yeah,
like
but
him
I
more
don't
than
like him
Gabriel.
as much as Daryl and Michonne. Maybe I think he goes right below Michonne. I'd be okay with him being right there.
I want him higher than Michonne.
You want higher than Michonne?
I think Gabriel's too high. If Daryl's down here,
Oh, I lost the left headphone.
oh crap. Just
All
go
right,
into your
all right.
phone speaker.
I might have to.
I don't know about Gabriel. I'll keep him there. You like Gabriel quite a bit.
I like Gabriel a lot. I think he's really cool.
Oh, this worked out perfectly.
right.
Let's do Glenn, and then it's Rick's family at the end. I did not plan that.
Glenn, S tier, straight
Yeah.
to S.
S?
Glenn
yeah,
is
yeah. I think he's bottom
peak.
S though.
Glenn is peak. Really?
Yeah.
I think he's above Shane and dang it. Why do I want to say
Dwight.
Dwayne again? Dwight.
I think Shane
I think
should go
he's
higher
above
than
Dwight.
Dwight. I think. Oh, I love Dwight
Okay.
though. Glenn is really good. I think Dwight has more depth than Glenn though.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Like this or the other way around.
Yeah, no, I'm good with No.
I think Dwight
I
is
like
more
Glenn more
depth
than Dwight.
Glenn. Ah,
But you see Glenn's character grow up. Oh, it's so tough. Okay,
you know what?
okay.
Yeah, you're right. Glenn is better. All right,
Okay.
let's go with Lori. I like Lori.
No, I think we start with
Oh, you want to do Carl next?
Carl. We'll leave the couple from
If Morgan is an A, then Carl is an A.
Carl is right there.
Yes. Was he higher
The
than Morgan?
top of A.
Right there?
He is for me. If
I
you like
can get on
Morgan
board
more,
with
I'm
it.
okay.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Lori goes right around Noah and Simon, I think. She was a good character. She did what she needed to do, but I didn't care for her. So
No. My favorite part of Lori is during Rick's coming up as the leader. She may not agree with everything Rick's saying, but she's constantly supporting him throughout the rest of the group, even if she doesn't totally agree. And Rick needs that in order to gain some confidence with the rest of the group. And that's my favorite part of season 2.
okay, then I
think I like her
I'm
more.
down with that. You've brought that up before, and I like that point of view. So
I think
I
she's
think
really
if you put her
supportive.
there,
And even though they argue a lot in their marriage, she still is supportive of him. And she means
All
a
right.
lot to Rick, even though they're not super.
and
in love.
last, but certainly not least, the man of the hour himself,
There he goes. I don't.
Rick.
Do you have any arguments with that? I definitely don't.
I think Rick would be better than the next three guys combined. So
All right, fair. I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
I think we're in a good spot. I'm very happy with this list right now. I don't
Let's
think
take a
there's
look
much I
at
would change.
These top guys right here. Do any of these guys need to be an S? The only
Carl,
ones
Carl might need to be an S.
I like Morgan and Herschel more than Carl in that.
Seven and S. We can let one more person into S, but I don't think any more than that. I think we keep it at that number.
So I think it's between those top three.
Between those top three.
All right, let's figure this out.
Oh
Morgan-
shit! I really like Herschel too, though.
I like Herschel a lot. I think Herschel gets it.
I think Herschel gets it. I think out of everyone, there's no character that quite speaks to like humanity, like Herschel did.
Herschel's fantastic.
I think that's
Look
it.
at
I think we
that.
got a good list.
I kind of want to look at A for a minute. The order. No, it's actually pretty good. It's just hard for me to put Daryl so low, but other people are more interesting.
There are way more interesting characters than him, sadly.
Maybe Daryl's better than Beth.
If you think about it, out of 11 seasons, if you're in the top, like, 15 characters, you're doing pretty well.
Is Daryl better than Beth? I think Daryl's better.
Daryl's better than Beth. But Beth...
Governor is cool. I would put Gabriel, like, between Merle and Eugene. But that's fine.
Wow.
That's fine.
Okay. Put Gabriel below Michonne. If you want to put him right above Eugene, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with him up there, but
Yep.
that's more realistic to me.
I almost feel like Abraham has to go down a little bit too with
He's
them.
so cool though.
But is he better than the governor? Is he better than Daryl? Is he better than Beth? Is he better than Michonne?
He's better than Beth and Michonne. He's better than Beth and Michonne. Yeah.
Okay, so then right there. I think that's a good spot for him. I think he was just a little too high.
I like Bob a lot. I'm glad Bob is up there. I'm glad you can agree with that. Do you agree with that still? I like Bob quite a bit.
Oh yeah, no, I like Bob. The whole like when they're getting the medicine and then that like the bottles start dropping out of his bag.
That was good stuff.
That was so compelling. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Because I mean, think about it. If you're in the end times, you're gonna be an alcoholic. Like,
and
come on.
Not just that, he had a past of alcoholism from being in the army. It's not like it started during the Walking Dead.
Oh, that's right. He had like some PTSD.
Yeah, he already had PTSD before the Walkers and stuff. Zombies weren't a huge big. They weren't a big deal to him. It was the army. And
no, they weren't
alone.
It was also
the reason he struggled was being alone.
He lost 2 groups.
Exactly. He lost people.
Mm-hmm.
He lost a bunch of groups, and he was a sole survivor. The Walkers didn't phase him at all. He barely even talked about zombies.
He didn't give a shit about the zombie. I mean, he was literally casually walking by himself, and he was almost fine with continuing to do it.
He was the Walking Dead.
We are the Walking. Okay. Well, I think we did a pretty good job here.
That was pretty fun. That was a good time.
All right, guys. If you're interested in seeing more content like this, like and follow, subscribe. You know, all the good snaz. Got anything further to say, Javen?
That gave me cancer. What you just did.
Well, let's see. Once we're done getting canceled after this drops, we'll see how many more episodes we can sneak out before the FBI comes and breaks them.
I'm kind of holding back. I could go harder with some stuff.
Pretty sure you already said you hate the gays. Only step up is to start adding colors in there. So.
Oh man.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
This was fun.
All right.
We'll do this next time. Good times.
All
right. Talk to you later, man.
All right. Bye.
Bye.